I must say, Nico is good as a meta counter, thanks to Omen Dog. Yes, no, Nico sounds busted now. Which is funny, because I didn't see, like, a ton of Nico at Worlds. Like, I saw some people. I didn't watch, like... I pretty much only watched the final day of Worlds, but, very coolig. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you today? This will kind of lead us right into the beginning of the stream. Welcome, everyone. We are going to just be talking a little bit about Worlds today, playing some ranked in the background, some normal stuff. If you're here on the YouTube side after the VOD, it goes live, make sure to hit that like button, and we'll get right into it. Nico and Worlds clapped. You know, I saw a few games of Nico, and it looked like it always went very well. It looked like it always went well. Though she didn't make it to day 3, I think. No, Seku, I think, was playing Nico. I'm pretty sure Seku played Nico. I could be wrong. It was either him or Tai Guy. I can't remember exactly. I wish there was, like, an easier resource to just, like, see all the decks that happened at Worlds. There might be, and I just don't know where to find it. It's very cool, I guess. Not very coolage, got it. Well, I'll remember that. I might just call you very cool, but I'm sorry for saying your name wrong. That's what happens when I feel like I'm confident about it. I usually always, like, preface it with I'm very bad at pronouncing stuff. Sorry if I say it wrong. This time I was like, of course I've got it. It can't be that hard. No, it's still messed it up. It still messed it up. Let's, Oh, right, I was playing against the AI for a thingy earlier. I don't remember which games were on which day. That's my problem. No, you're fine. Like I said, I only really watched the last day of Worlds, so I only, like, kind of remember. No, you know what, actually? There's another deck I want to play today, besides Nico. A viewer and also other content creator, Infinite Patrons, made a deck that seems like it's probably going to be very hard to play, and I'm probably going to be quite bad with it, but we're also Diamond 4, I think, so we can't exactly D rank. Okay, we need an Elder Dragon, and then it's going to be Elder Dragon Ionia, and then the fun part is that it's triple Kennen and 2 Ahri. So it's Ahri Kennen with Elder Dragon. I can't imagine that we're going to do well with this deck, but is it because it's bad, or is it because I'm bad? I guess there's only one way to find out. Faint, how you doing today? If you give me permissions, I got the link. Okay, yeah. Okay. Permit. Faint, where you didn't come out to New York City this past weekend. What happened? You're supposed to be at the watch party. Okay, so these are all the... Got it. Thank you, Dirge. We'll look at that in a second. I want to just craft this deck real quick while I'm thinking about it. I didn't. I know. You should have. It would have been so pog. Wait, we're actually running... Why are we running this card? Interesting. Okay. We need the witness. Huh. I'll admit, on paper, I'm not convinced. Next time, easy cross-country flight. Oh, yeah. How was it? It was honestly really good. I do want to, before I get into the games, I do want to tell one story, all right? I'm going to need to pull this up real quick. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do this better. I'm going to keep building this deck while I do this, but we are going to... I'm just going to send this to someone while I try to keep doing this, because I swear this story is worth it. Please don't leave. I need viewers. Let's see. Where is sign in? We're going to just come to you. Okay, so we need Triple Siren. We need Blurble. Just all the good Elder Dragon cards. Double Plaza instead of Triple Plaza. Empyrean Dance is an interesting one of. And then Inspiring Marshal. We're really running double Inspiring Marshal. All right, this is the Patron's Brew. I guess don't knock it until you try it, I guess. Patron's special. Oh, I should hit save. Okay, so I'm going to send this to this person just so I can access it super easily. Okay, so my favorite was definitely the Poro Mirror we got to broadcast. Sadly, we didn't get the card back as drop this year, but the emote is cool. There was something, right? Was it just an emote? I got something when I logged in recently. Was it an emote? Just the emote? I swear I got it. When I logged in, there was something. Anyway, I need to tell this story before people are mad at me for delaying the stream here. All right, so above the 2020. Oh, I had it. Wait, I swear I got it. I logged in today and it showed up. Was it a icon? I have no idea. I'm done worrying about it. But anyway, I wanted to tell this story real quick about the event. So, the event was super fun, super great. I loved every moment of it. The emote, yes, that's what I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. How you doing today, Calcrum? So, Pixel, how you doing today? So, the watch party in New York City was amazing. I got to meet a ton of cool people from the community, both content creators and just fellow players. It was all great. My favorite moment of the night, though, was there was one point where someone comes up to me, and they're looking at me a little bit, and they're like, "Excuse me, are you Dresbo?" Which, if you don't know, it's a little surprise, as I don't get, mistaken for other people very often. But in this particular example, I'm gonna pull up this picture real quick. All right. So, as you could imagine, right? This one right here is me, right? This one's me. This one's Dresbo. All right. Now, if you're not aware, there's some similarities here, right? We're maybe roughly the same height. Both have hair. Both got rocking the facial hair. I think the facial hair really sells it. But there's 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 some differences between us, so wasn't quite expecting to not be recognized, or rather to be recognized as someone else. So other than that, twins. Ah, yes, identical. I mean, if we were standing together, you wouldn't know who's who. By the way, here's Dan. So I just thought that was funny enough to share. The worst part about it all is that, as you could tell from the picture, I'm wearing a Mystic Shot podcast t-shirt, which is also funny because last I checked, Dresbo doesn't run the Mystic Shot podcast either. That's We the People, who's another completely different person. So I don't know. Just thought I'd tell that little story real quick. But yes, you did get the emo. It's a Poro with a flag. I didn't even see it. I literally looked for like 20 minutes, couldn't find it. So I'm sure it's there, but I have no idea what it looks like. Now look at emotes again. You guys aren't going to let this go until I look at it, are you? Where are you seeing a Poro? Like, this is 2022. This is not the right one. This is not the right emote. Where are you seeing a Poro with a flag? This is the Pride one. Scroll up. This one? This is from the KDA thing. Where? Oh, wait. Professional? This thing? This is the one you're talking about? Under Cheeky? Okay, you see, Calcrum was the only one who gave actual good, like, directions. Everyone else is like, oh, it's above Great Match. I mean, technically, but right underneath Cheeky, thank you, Calcrum. See, Calcrum gets me, all right? Understands the directions needed. All right, let's play this thing. I got you, fam. By the way, guys, you might notice that the lighting's a little, I'm also dying. You also might have noticed that the lighting's a little weird today, and that is mostly because my light right above me keeps going out and flickering, so yeah. I told you exact position relative to the 2022 one you found. I don't know if I believe that. I'm gonna have to doubt that one. I'm not sure that's true. There's no record of it. Also, add Madge to 7TV so I can be Madge. Is it not on there?
I'm here in Jana's name.
Alright. 7TV. Can I, like, get a playable card? I thought, like, I was supposed to, like, mulligan for, like, Kennen, right? There literally is a record? I don't know about that one. I could just be, like, hard trying to draw stuff, but I think it'd be better to just use this stuff to... I guess I'm open attacking with this. Do I have ways to get rid of landmarks? No. Cool. I'm glad we're doing quite literally nothing. I actually think I have to just, like, use one of these recalls. Okay, I feel like I'm doing nothing with my mana right now. Okay, so let's come here. How do I search? Oh, I have to go to emotes. You need to draw? I do need to draw. Drawing would be very good. Right now I'm at 9 cards. Or you just get Seraphined. We will probably get Seraphined. I guess now that I have a Kennen, I can start doing something.
I possess the secrets of Kinku. Shoot! Wait!
Welcome to the...
Oh! I think I got a beat!
Uh-huh. No, I think we just do this. I don't think they have 2 Caustic Rifts, yeah. Oh, they cost 3 anyway, so. See, now, like... Now this deck is kind of starting to make sense. Oh, look at this. We could even do this. Boom. Man, you see, look, we used the cards in our hand. All right, where is this Madge emote? Okay, here's Madge. Use emote. Wait. Someone test it. Did that work? Why do I run this card? I'm always happy when people call her Sarah Queen, because then I know it's justified to bring her to the guillotine. There we go. What did you just do to me? Okay, nothing. Is Ahri Kennen back? I have no idea. We're gonna kind of slow roll things here a little bit. I want this to not be able to block. How you doing today, Sleeper?
I'll see all this world has to offer.
We should probably recall Kennen. Okay. I don't know why they did that. Should I save this, Ahri? I guess we should, huh? Still not appearing in the chat box in stream. I think the on-stream one I have to, like, manually reset. How do I not have any more snoozes available? I've used one. Yeah, the on-screen one I have to, like, go through and, like, redo the entire thing. Or is Shyvana Morgana the new bee's knees? I mean, Shyvana... Or no, I'm sorry, Morgana... No, I was right the first time. Shyvana... What's it called? Was, pretty decent. Oh, wait, what? They're at 10 cards. Do I even do this? Because, like, if they play a card, like any spell... Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm convinced by this deck, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe bad matchup, but, like... Also, probably bad that I didn't draw a single playable card for the first 6 turns of the game. That was probably also bad. Like, I had a unit, but it, like, wasn't a Kennen. And Kennen's kind of, like, the thing we want. You know what? I actually don't want to play this game anymore. Good luck, friend. I actually am just not interested in keeping that match going. I think that was just a bad mulligan. Anyway, let me grab some water real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I think Ahri Kennen is still kind of trash, which, not gonna lie, I don't mind. That's fair. Like, patrons just made this, Elder Dragon Ahri Kennen list, and I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try a few games with it. So anyway, I'll be right back. Also, maybe I should, like, turn this up. Wait, which one's the... Okay. I think... Oh, wait, hang on. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong with the deck. Hold up. There is something glaringly wrong about this deck. We don't have skins. That is the obvious issue. Yep. Alright. Round 2. Let's go. Code, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome, Madge. Yeah, I think I need to... Alright, fine. I'll try to get the J-Chat thing fixed for you guys. I think it's called J-Chat? Yeah. Alright. Problem is, I don't remember the settings I had. So I had... hide commands. It won't show bots. Animate, sure. Large, sure, that font. No, I don't think that's the font I used. That looks better. What would you like to see get support in the next expansion? Hanging, how are you? Been slowly getting back into Runeterra and lurking here and there. Yeah, I mean, Runeterra is a fun game just to, like, lurk and see what other people do. Just because, like, you get to experience either, like, top decks that maybe you don't have the collection yet to play, or like, just fun meta, non-meta stuff. I don't really want to play Kennen. I think we play this first. We play Kennen when we can protect Kennen. This thing can kind of die if we want to. What would I like to see get support? I don't know. Like... I guess, like, I'd like Ahri to have, like, something to do. You know? Like, Ahri being able to do, like, something would be cool. Besides be, like, Ahri Kennen, which kind of more relies on, like, a card like Kennen that wants to get recalled a bunch. Because right now, like, Ahri's, like, kind of more or less iconic, and I mean iconic in, like, game perspective, not like a LOR perspective. Like, gaming culture in general. Aha, but what if I have a second one? I mean, I guess Shadow Shift is pretty sick. I'm looking forward to getting Elder, but till I think I'll chill with Riven Morgana. Riven Morgana is a very fun deck and probably less likely to get hit anytime soon, I'll say. And I mean that in the sense of, like, it probably won't get hit by, like, nerfs. At least with Elder, you just need one copy, and basically you can build anything anyway. Yeah, I mean, most of the decks for Elder Dragon are like that, right? Wait, why did that happen twice? Wait, why did that happen twice? Oh, because it's the toss effect, not this thing's effect. Okay. Okay, so stun this thing. So that won't be a problem. We'll try to get some damage in here so we can actually close out the game. I would say that this is definitely not a game. This is definitely not a deck that you want to be looking into building right now. I'll put it that way. This is definitely not one of the decks you want. Okay, so they still have slaughter decks. I should probably just be, like, drawing cards right now. Most are just on one of the, for the region, only run one. Yes. At the moment, that is exactly how Elder Dragon works. Is you have one copy of Elder Dragon, and then you get his region. Block. Just making sure that nothing else gets tossed or whatever. You're gonna replay this for 5. They're also not on Nautilus. Like, they're pretty close to having a Mordekaiser, right? See, I don't understand this play. This play I don't understand. Because you've already got... Are they just trying to make it so that they definitely draw? I mean, I guess I recall it, yeah? Like, he's already leveled, so we just recall it so this doesn't happen. Hi, Numbers. Hi, chat. Hi, Monochrome. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Let's go. View some... No, tough. It guarantees Maokai draw. Yeah, I think that's what they were going for. Hopefully they didn't just top deck it anyway. I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm doing all right. No complaints at the moment. I think we just, like, go in for the attack here. Like, I'm told, I think, like, also, they have to be on the card that, like, tosses from my deck, right? I mean, I have Empyrean Dance, and I will be able to cast it if they do go for it. But also, like, at this point, they have to just be on 2 copies of it, right? Okay. I just want to keep up mana for the deny. I think you need to hold Empyrean for Watery. Yeah. And just pray they don't have a second one. I think how many they toss. I don't remember seeing them toss any, if I'm going to be honest with you. So they might just have a second one. Yeah, I don't think they tossed any. And we know their deck is 3 copies of Mordekaiser. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was my turn. Yeah, see? Like, I didn't watch him toss any. He actually just had all 3.
We will meet again.
I mean, that was definitely closer. Like, that deck actually, at least that matchup felt like I did something. All right, we're going to keep going with this, but I need to figure out this chat thing. Recap doesn't show what slaughter decks tossed. Yeah, it doesn't, but, like, I was just watching, and I feel like I would have noticed if that got discarded. Let's see. I think there could have been toss. Yeah, there definitely could have been tosses that I didn't see. All right, I'm going to... What on earth? Aesol, Elder Dragon, Morgana. Oh, good. Kennen spell is a recall, right? Dude, I gotta say, I really like this Kennen skin. I actually won this off of a raffle on Twitter, like 2 years ago. I'm back to LOR after the longest break. Are there any good aggro decks right now? Actually, yeah. Technically, Morgana Riven is, like, somewhere between aggro and combo. And that deck's pretty good. Tempest with the 29-month resub. Thank you so much. Hold up, wait, what was that?
It's my favorite wish.com bandit Keith.
Hold up, wait. Can we not, call me, what'd you say? Wish.com bandit Keith? I don't know if I'm okay with that one. Death, how you doing today? Are you on Assassin? I can't pronounce that at all in this. I have no idea. I'm just using patrons list that patrons sent to me. Basically, he sent me this. I'm on Inspiring Marshall. How you doing today, though, Syntax? Doing pretty good, and you? I'm doing all right. Definitely no complaints at the moment. Baited by a patrons list, nothing new. Yeah, it's basically how it works, right? There's a lot of cards that we could be on, definitely. That we probably should be on, definitely. And yet, here we are. We're going to go for an open attack. We have, like, all the recalls in the world at the moment, so... I'm going to go for this one just to kill this thing. They don't have damage on the stack. Doubles the Kennen marks on the Storm. Oh, you're talking the new 6-drop that doubles elemental things. His Mark of the Storm is elemental? Wait, hold up. Why are we on Inspiring Marshall? Wait. I'm on Inspiring Marshall. Wait. I don't know about you guys, but that just sounds way better. Oh, we're making a mistake. I don't think they have anything fast speed that stops this.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Is it, is Lightning Rush LE2? Yes. Yes, it is. It deals 2 damage. Oh, I should have cast... I forgot we're on these cards. I should have cast the 1 mana retreat. Can't be double. Well, it says recall... Okay, it does say recall an ally 2, deal 2. So I think that means, right, it can't be doubled. Wait, I can hit a Wiggly with this. Yeah? We can cheat a Wiggly out a little bit. I'm gonna pass, actually. Keep up the 2 mana.
Shroud the world in wings.
You don't get the boon. Oh, yeah. That's true. Probably makes Wiggly a little bit... You missed a boon? I don't... So, it's not the fact that, like, I missed a boon as much as it's, like, just having a weaker Wiggly, right? Because I don't... Like, we're not, like, stacking boons for any particular reason, I don't think. Because this thing is just spells, right? Random... For each spell, yeah. So we're really just sacking a... Why are we on Empyrean Dance? I don't... Bro, this... yell at patrons, not me, all right? If you have questions, consult my... consult my manager, all right? I know nothing. All right, fine. We'll boon it this time, all right? Y'all happy now? There, boon. Oh, wow, we got elusive. Wait, the 1-cost cards in Ionia are sick. Wait. Give it +1 in rush, recall it, ghost, like, what the hell? I want to keep this Kennen alive. And I want this dead, I think. Well, call this the numbers misplays where he misplays don't matter because it didn't affect the outcome. Yeah. No, I'm glad we're all on the same page on this at least. I'm glad that we all at least understand. Oh, look, the Blurble is 5 damage now instead of 2. Hey, man. Look.
I have studied every fighting manual.
If I wanted sass, I would have just asked patrons to be in the call with me, alright? I see Pink Region and hate it as much as Nora World. Man, if only I could, like... I guess I'm, like, almost threatened. Like, I don't know. Do I care about the Kennen dying at this point? I think I do, actually. The more I think about it. I'm 1 Kennen away from leveling. So we'll do this and put this thing at 1, so that if I do get to resummon this Kennen, this just dies. Oh, wow, look, my 5-mana Blurble is now dead. Man. That sucks. Oh, and the other Blurble's dead, too. Most 2 disgusting things in the game at this point. Oh, Ionia and Nora, yeah. Nora, well, the thing about Nora that's frustrating is that it always seems like it's the opponent that gets lucky with Nora. It's never you that gets lucky, right?
I have found such beauty in mortality.
Like, that's the real frustrating thing about it.
Share in my curse.
Karma set at Worlds made me cry, too. I call it confirmation bias. If I'm gonna let you heal, because I don't have a way to stop it, I should probably put this thing at 1 health, right? But yeah, no, I can tell you never played Respect Your Elders, or you would know how boons work. No, I played that too. That's how I got from Plat to Diamond, was playing Elder Dragon Nora, which for those who are new to, or returning from LOR, Respect Your Elders is the name of Elder Dragon Nora. By the way, what do you guys think about this lighting? Because this was the lighting I was, like, envisioning for the stream, but a lot of people told me they preferred it the way it looked with this light above me. on, but now that light is dead, so we're gonna have to just work with this for a few days. Unless I become unlazy and buy bulbs. Fantastic name. Speaking half-jokingly, Nora's portals have saved me on more than one occasion. I love high rolling with it. However, it's only fun when I do it. Yes, no. Don't worry. I understand that feeling completely. Like, I've rolled pretty good portals in my life, but it feels like the amount of times I roll good portals versus the amount of times that my opponents roll good portals, like, total night and day. Wait, yeah, Inspiring Marshal sucks. Wait, why are we on this card? I thought this was the one that gives you consistent 2. I guess it gets a boon, but it's only when you summon another ally, right? Should I just open pass? I feel like open passing against this deck is a mistake. Why are we on Marshall other than its boons? I think that's the only reason. Maybe, like, we do have a lot of recalls. So there's probably a world where you can recall a bunch of stuff with Marshall on the board and just get really big stats. Like, you have a lot of zero-cost cards. Maybe there's, like, a combo that we're supposed to have. What does Empyrean Dance do again? It stops a fast or slow speed spell. It recalls an enemy, and it summons an Empyrean. I think I'm going to open pass. I don't recall that card. Ah, it's funny because it has recall on it. Ah. You use Singular Will with a leveled Ahri and pop off? That's assuming we have Singular Will. Oh, wait, PogChamp. Ah. Get this bitch out of here. Poggies? Don't talk about Eldritch Dance again. Yeah, don't mess with me or my dance ever again. Six, 7, 8, 9. Man, imagine if this thing could, like, actually, like, give a buff on the board, on the sack. If you recall Morgana, he can curse you again. I think we're just trying to win this turn. But I don't know if open attacking actually even wins us the game. Because they can block the Kennen. Actually, no, you know what? I can still just Inspiring Marshal. Yeah, you know what? This is still fine, right? Because we can Inspiring Marshal. And Kennen gets a thing on attack, and he gets one on... Yeah. 2 Marshals is... Yeah, I think I agree.
The sun disk shines on us all. You cannot break a shattered soul.
What did he target? Oh, that thing. Okay. So we do this. We do this. And I guess I'll drag this thing over here. No, I need to drag the Morgana. We need to drag like this. I think I actually let this thing hit the Kennen and then I kill it. Because, like, if they have Shooting Star, this is dying anyway. I just need them not have the second. Because that's my only deny is 1 copy of Empyrean Dance. Oh, they do have a second. Okay, well, let's see how many they draw, folks. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty then. That's not a good sign. 5 zero-cost dragons? And now cheaper zero-cost dragons? Alright. We're gonna hold off on playing this until they play more dragons. Imagine if Marshall was a sign-in. We have 3 sign-ins. Like, we do have 3 sign-ins. Don't you worry. Did the give Alex +2 if a champ level rotated? I don't... Something spoken, right? That's what that card's called? Voices of the Risen? Is that what it's called? Voices of the Risen? Shurima region, not Elder? Yeah.
The Star Forger himself.
You rang.
Deathless Asol, dog. I mean, they're going to attack in, right? I think I have to use my, my recall on that. Because it should go back to not zero cost, right? Does anyone know? If I send this back to their hand, it's not zero cost anymore, right? I'm going to take that as a... Yeah, I can never remember what cards rotated. You and me both. They did eventually add a thing for it. Okay, so he's at 5. So fine.
We live in times of wonder.
Empyrean, no! Well, I kind of have to block, so I guess I'm going to block this thing here. And then... I have to block with 2 of these. Like this. Actually, Asol is at 11. No, that's 14 between these 2. Yeah, there's no way to stop him from leveling. Not even if I trade Kennen here, right? Because that's still... Yeah, that's still like 20-something, so... We're not going to sack the Kennen for no reason. I will play the Inspiring Marshal. Man, if only we had, like, draw. Deathless doesn't really do anything. We lost. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Yeah.
The constellations bow to me.
Oh, wow, cool. I got Ahri. I'm sure this works out, right? No shot that Ahri just gets completely obliterated, right? Do I even win on an open attack? No. Most certainly not.
I am a huntress.
But I'm going to play Ahri because I like the animation. Surely Ahri wins. Yeah, I mean, I know it won't, but... She is really big, though. She is really big. Her and this thing are 14 damage, but, you know, something about a 9-mana Disguise Descent. Really kicks the bucket there. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try to fix the on-screen chat so that Madge finally works. So y'all can start spamming Madge and it shows up on screen. We're going to fix this deck while we do it. So, we're definitely taking out Inspiring Marshal. I think, like, one of Empyrean Dragon is memey enough that I'll keep one of it in. But, like, I should definitely be on, like, normal deny, too, right? Like... Alright, let's fix this first while someone tells me what I should put in here. There's a 6-mana card that someone was saying should be in this deck. It was definitely Alpha Wildclaw. Yeah, can someone, like, break down how you're supposed to pronounce that so I don't stop... So I can stop, like, just not saying it? Iaskila. Iaskila. Iaskila? That doesn't sound right. Rejuvenating Breeze is also elemental. Iaskila. Iaskila? 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 It has to be an E, right? Iaskila? Can I just call it Skrillex? Is anyone going to be mad if I just call this thing Skrillex? It kind of looks like dubstep music would, like, pop off with this card, right? Like, the Greek mythological creature? I don't know Greek mythology. I know Odin and Loki and Zeus, and that's about all the Greek I know. Scylla? Okay, fine, Scylla. Okay, so... The problem is I don't remember the exact settings I had for this. So... I think Visionary calls it Chinchilla. Okay, copy to clipboard. I'm going to come in here, properties, control, all, paste. Okay. All right, people, start typing Madge. Someone type Madge and tell me if that works. Also, is that our only elemental skill or spell or skill? I think it is. There we go. Madge works now. You guys can now type Madge, and it shows up on screen. Capsized. Capsize is elemental. Odin and stuff you said isn't Greek. Well, yeah, I mean, everything's Greek when you really break it down, right? We can also play Windsinger. Oh, it has an elemental skill. I think the problem with Windsinger is it's so expensive, even though it gets boons. Like, being a 6-mana 3/3, even with elusive. And education. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna discard these changes, and we're gonna make a separate deck. Because... I don't want to destroy the original masterpiece. Ahri Kennen with a big-ass dragon thrown in. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Wait. Okay, wait, chat, am I actually blind? Okay, yes, I am. I'm like, where on earth? Because I'm so used to seeing Ahri on here. Homie, it's right there. Oh, Syntax, you weren't here for this. Some people were trying to tell me that I had this emote. They were trying to tell me I had this, but I could not find it for the life of me. Like, I was looking all through this thing, like, where is it? Where'd it go? I thought it was a bug where it didn't import the deck. No, I'm just... This is the chat experience y'all come here for, alright? I'm dumb, I'm blind, and yet I play card games. I don't know how to read. I can't do math. I'm blind. But yet, card games, man. That's the game I chose. Rox, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I didn't see the deck either. I'm glad I am at least not alone. Meth. You know, if nothing else, I at least have stayed away from the drugs. From the druggening. Where did Skrillex go? Okay. I'm just gonna start calling it Skrillex. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. Don't forget, doesn't know mythology. Well, that's what I meant by dumb. I don't know mythology. Let's see. What else were we gonna put in here? Rejuvenating Breeze. But the problem with putting in Rejuvenating Breeze is, like, all my spells are just recalls, right? I guess, like, honestly, like, getting recalls and healing for 6 is still, like, decent. If nothing else, it thins the deck out, right? But I'm going to type in Elemental Hero. Flamespitter. If only this was, like, a random unit, right? Or, like, the strongest unit. Because at least then doubling this skill. You know what? Actually, that's a good, like, change to something like this. Make it so that this isn't, like, a official targeting. So if it gets doubled, it hits multiple stuff. I think that's honestly, like, a good change to this. I don't know what y'all think, but it might not even be, like, enough to say it's, like, a buff. But it's at least, like, a difference that, like, makes this worth doubling. Because right now, it has no business being an elemental skill because it doesn't get buffed from the cards that buff elemental skills, and duplicating it only lets it get through Spell Shield. Literally the only thing it does. Fun fact, Meth was publicly advertised and free for sale back in the 40s, and there were quite interesting studies in its efficiency compared to caffeine. So, like, that's how... Okay, not, like, the being free part, but, like, most drugs that are, like, illegal substances, at some point or another, started as, like, a way to help people, right? Like, most, like, hallucinogenics had something to do with, like, helping people with some kind of brain substance issue. Weed is, like, good for, like, glaucomas and stuff. Like, at some point, they've all been, like, some, like, actual drug over the counter that helps people. And it just turns out that it also triggers dopamine shit that gets you, gives you a great feeling in your body. Do I want the Witness? Guys, can we be honest? Do I really need the Witness? Like, should I toss Witness for, like, 1 Windswinger and 2 Rejuvenating Breeze? Like, what if the deck looked like this? Is this good or is this bad? I think I do want, like, an actual Deny and not just Empyrean Dance. Like... LSD can be quite quite effectively be used for therapeutical treatments. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of them are, like, pretty good. Also, wait, I'm on 2 Plaza Guardians. Is it better to just... I feel like Shadow Shift could be a good bounce. Yeah, we have that, right? Also, we have nothing that costs 3 or 4. Is that a problem? Should I have a 3 or 4 cost card? Are there any 3 or 4 cost cards that we want? I'm looking at the 3 and 4 cost cards just to see if, like, anything pops out to me. Why are we not on Shadow Assassin? Shadow Assassin? I think, like... How do we fit it? Meth, on the other hand, boosts many abilities, but the downsides are incomprehensible. Palm. Concussive Palm's another good card that we could probably be on. How you doing today, Icy Hot? Alright, like, our options are, like, you know, cut the Empyrean Dance and the Windsinger and put in, like, Concussive Palms or something. That's the big issue with this deck. It's just, like, finding things to cut. Because you also want units that, like, you want to recall, right? What did I take out? I put in this and this. I don't remember how I fit this in. Probably capsize. I thought about capsize, but... like, we do have 3 of this, recall. This isn't a bad recall. And this thing can turn into a 4/4 with... a 6-mana 4/4 with a keyword and remove a unit. Alright, I'm just gonna try it like this. See if we like this any better. I will say 2 Inspiring Marshals with an Ahri did seem kind of good. Until you realize that, like, you need a board full of elusive units for Ahri to actually kill them. With 14 power or whatever. Alright, Morgana, Mordekaiser. We are certainly doing something. I think... do I want a hard mulligan for Kennen, or do I want to keep a recall? I feel like I want to keep a recall, because if I just get a Kennen and 3 unplayable cards, I can't really play the Kennen anyway, right?
What could you ever teach me?
What could you ever teach me? By the way, guys, what is everyone's favorite, what is everyone's favorite, skin?
Wind and thunder.
Like, just in the game, what's your favorite skin? If you have one. Arcade Misfortune. I don't know why you'd even ask me that. Sarah, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? I think we just pass. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing all right. I want to start doing this. I went for a hot minute. Hey, I mean, that's all you need, right? I think I ended on 8 hours of Morgana. I mean, I did like 5 hours of Morgana once, right? Like, that was my whole thing. Is I spent like 4 to 5 full hours just playing like each of the new champs. Got to get that level 5 mastery. Oh yeah, okay. After this game, I'll look at what my level 5 masteries are. I don't know why I did all this, because I can't even save this Kennen. But I guess we're just not worried about that now that... Alright, we're going to develop Ahri.
Wild hearts should run free.
We're going to attempt to get the recall on the Kennen.
No one is beyond my reach. No one.
They might be able to kill one of these 2 champs, but that's kind of the idea, is that they can only kill one of the 2. I was going to try to do this with the Kennen, but now that they have something that can block Ahri, we just do it with this. I know that, like, I won't get the spell back to be able to draw more cards this way, but I'm still getting recalls. Okay, I mean, this works too. Like, I don't like losing the Ahri, because I will need that, but... I think getting I think when we got the Inquisitor, we probably should have just, like, tossed the mana and passed. And see if they, like, do nothing. Because at least we would have had 2 mana to, Okay, well, I'm never keeping these in my hand, friend. I don't know how to break this to you.
This will hurt a little.
Alright, so we'll play the Kennen. Or we'll do this. Does anyone... Oh, also, someone else answered. I didn't even know all skins, but the favorite of the ones I do know would be Riding Tide's Teemo. Oh, like original Teemo? I like the Corrupted skin line for Azir and stuff like that. A Corrupted Azir is sick. Corrupted Azir also giving you, like, the whole, like, Sun Disc Corrupted as well. Kind of pog. I don't like doing... Okay, I want to keep up mana for the Deny, so I think I have to play this Plaza Guardian. Or, I'm sorry, not the Deny. The, Recalls. Why didn't they block Ahri with Mage Seeker and, Death Grasp the Vastayan to kill both? You know, there's a lot of really good questions floating around right now. I think we, don't necessarily have answers to all those questions. I need to recall one of these. Like, definitely. Just so that I'm not gonna get hit with double, suppression. Because double suppression with Mordekaiser would suck. I kind of hate doing this. But I do need to deny them card draw if they just don't have Mordekaiser. The Coven line is one of the best. The Coven line has some good skins. I really like Coven Morgana. Specifically level 2 Coven Morgana. This looks sick. The other ones are alright. Also, I think any of them give Corrupted Sun Disc, not just Azir. Oh, really? I thought it was just Azir. Corrupted Xerath is pretty sick, too. Coven Morgana Janna make me feel things. I've been working on that deck. I mean... I guess I know the feeling. Coven Lysandra and the Thrall's Watcher is also awesome. Have you seen Ahri's animation? Okay, chat, I'll be real with you. I really thought about buying the Ahri Coven skin. But, like, I also have this skin that I really like. Like, Ice Queen, or, I'm sorry, Winter Queen Ahri is pretty sick. Especially with the Ice Sculpture of Sinon. So it's just like, how do I justify it, man? They all give Corrupted's Disc. Interesting. And Ashes. Phrasing. Hey, guess what I have, friend? And hopefully... I'm kind of scared of getting Slapadoodle Dude, but I do have a way to keep this Kennen alive, at least. Many of the Coven skins are look better on level 1 than level 2. Like Lysandra Ashe and Elder Dragon all look better on level 1. I think the only one I would have to disagree on is Morgana, right? But like you also said some of them, so maybe you didn't mean Morgana. Alright, this kind of sucks that like I'm in this weird position where I don't like really have any way of getting through that board. I can Kennen into Sinon. I am lightning. I break wind. I mean, killing the Mordekaiser is pretty pog. I don't like either Morgana artwork much. Oh, big oof. Okay, let's, Slap-a-roni. Let's draw some card-a-ronies. Okay, that would be really pog if I should probably challenge her and kill one of those Mage Seekers before they do another Mordekaiser. Which is the only reason I'm going for this instead of the Impact. Because, like, I can't win this turn, but I can prevent them from... Ah, you dick. I mean, at least they don't have a Mordekaiser. That's all I can say to that. You know what? We're going to develop this thing. They're at 1 mana. They can play basically nothing. We're going to do this. Same with Soul Fighter Evelyn. While it's awesome, it's not Spirit Blossom. Yeah, no, you see, exactly. Like, it took me a long time to convince myself to buy all the Coven skins. I really thought about it, too. See, this is, like, really annoying, but I think, like, overhyped. Like, once we're at this point in the game, I don't really mind spending 4 mana. Especially in a deck that, like, kind of wants to play spells. Like, to be honest. I do need to recall, I think. You know what I can do, actually? We can draw. I think next turn I need to develop Skrillex here. Okay. Now the question is, do I recall my own thing or recall the Mordekaiser? Now, I don't think I can recall the Mordekaiser. Because if I recall Mordekaiser, he's just going to do it on these things again. You also call her Skrillex? Yeah. I don't, like, really have a better way to... I don't have anything better to call it. No, okay, you know, I need to do this to level Kennen. But I also need to draw cards. I think I need to do this, because going down to, like, what are we going down to? 6? Is pretty scary when he levels, which will be soon. Sign and draws 2, you can draw next turn. Yeah. No, I'm okay with passing here. I'm mainly okay with passing, because they're still on 2 cards. They could have a way to kill Kennen. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop Kennen now.
I have mastered the rain, lightning, and cloud stuff.
Hope they don't have the Mordekaiser spell. Actually, if they have the Mordekaiser spell, we just Unworthy Soul. Alright, so now they have all 3 of them. So now I can't do the play I was going to do, which is this thing into Breeze. But I guess I could just do this into Sign-In. Because I still have recalls available. Deathless is probably the correct line. Over the +1/+1. Bless up, Captain Hole. Is that this thing's name? Deathless Sign-In is cheating. Well, I mean, when he gets killed before becoming deathless, I don't know if I should protect this. Because if I spent mana protecting it, right? I don't really have a way to address this board. I think I don't protect it. I have other ways to draw cards. And plus, I'd rather try to protect the cannon if I can.
The silent death.
Life is everything.
Okay. I need to find a way to start killing stuff. I could recall Kennen and redevelop him and have 4 of these and kill something. Should I be killing that thing? I think I should put 1 on the Mordekaiser. Because I can tank 6 next turn. I can't necessarily tank more. Like, I could have put 4 on this to try to kill it. Also, imagine how sick that line would have been if I had this thing on board instead. Like, it would have still died, but...
That is the wind that rattles the seas.
Well, I have to develop this thing. And I do have, like, recalls, right? I do have ways to be not dead here, because this thing isn't even close to leveling. The plus side is that they're top decking. They're top decking pretty hard. And, like, recalling Mordekaiser isn't our favorite thing to do in the world, but it is a thing to do. And I don't think they can deal 2 to my face outside of leveled Mordekaiser. To which I will need a way to answer at some point. Also, I can Rejuvenating Breeze. Alright, we're gonna do this thing. If I pick this thing... No, you know what? If this is a way to kill it, they can just do it this turn. So, the Hextech Prowess doesn't super matter. I need to do the heal. So, I'd like to not be dead to Mordekaiser next turn. Or whenever. I'm well aware they can just redevelop Mordekaiser. Oh, that's not exactly great either. But it does give me time to try to win next turn. Alright, this gives me exactly enough to do this.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Well, I guess I don't do this then, huh? I probably want to target the Nexus, yeah? Oh, no, it's only going to deal 2 anyway. So, yeah, let's just... I don't have a way to kill Mordekaiser, do I? This is 2. This will be 4, 6. Oh, and then I have to still play that card next as well. So it actually would be really good to have a way to kill this thing right now. I guess I actually can kill it if I do this, so that Mordekaiser isn't resummoning that thing, but then Mordekaiser levels, which isn't super cash money either. I think if the Cannon spell could, like this Lightning Rush, I think if Lightning Rush could deal 4, and not fizzle, that probably would have been better, but... Wait, how many of these does Kennen give me? Huge Mord. Yeah, I think we're just... Because the only thing that can block this and not die is Mordekaiser. Alright, so let's see. This is 2, 4, 6. So I can kill exactly one Mordekaiser? If I Wuju, he goes up to 5. Or he goes to 5, which means that Mordekaiser... Okay, wait, I think I can kill Mordekaiser here. Sentinel Chris, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this puts Mordekaiser to 4. That means that 2 of these kill. Okay, yeah, we're good. So we do this. You can kill him? Yeah. Well, that's the play. That's the exact play I'm looking at, Godzilla. How you doing today? Hello. This is this is a little help so you can achieve 1K followers, my bro, courtesy of Captain Sarah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. To give you guys an update on that, we're at 982. We are 18 followers away from being able to be at 1,000. 18. Literally, if everyone in chat right now called their mom and had her make a, or dad, I'm not picky, and make an account, we could be at 1,000 tonight. So everyone, contact your loved ones. Have them make an account. Let's... But Sarah, thank you for the, you know, helping a brother out. Okay, now this is where it gets really funny, chat. Ready for this? Sick. We'll see how many others show up. I appreciate it nonetheless. And Ulf1234, very good sequence of numbers, by the way. I should know as a numbers fan myself. How you doing today? All right, we got to win with the deck. All right, that's all that matters. I'm on copium. I'm on high copium. Mom, I need you to make a Twitch account and follow this guy on Twitch. Yeah. Zawabi.
Isn't 42 the heart of the cards or something?
Yeah. Heart of the cards, meaning of life, and the entire universe. Yeah. I think that's right. How you doing today, Zawabi? Welcome. 42-month resub is another thing to keep in mind, guys. We've been doing this shit for a long time. That's how keyboards get destroyed. I actually kind of like this hand. I think I don't want Plaza. Also, I don't want Wuju. I've been playing VR all day. What are you playing VR? Also, Zawabi, this is like a general statement to anyone that's in my chat, but specifically Zawabi, because Zawabi's an IRL friend here. Does anyone enjoy playing Lethal Company? Like, does anyone genuinely enjoy playing that game? Because, like, here's my thing, right? It looks like a ton of fun to play when you watch someone else play it. When I actually tried playing it yesterday, or Friday, I gotta be honest, it was the most boring thing I've ever done. It was so boring. I did not enjoy it, even remotely. Need friends, though, and mods. Well, okay, so I was playing with... Okay, maybe that's the problem. Maybe part of my problem was that I was playing with friends, right? But I was playing with, like, a mod that lets you have more than 4 people. And it was, like... It was chaos. There were 10 people in this chat. All playing. 10 people. And, yeah, I just... My whole League squad is talking about it now, and this game hurts me. look, like, Lethal Company looks like it's probably fun if you have a good group of friends to play with. But, like, I don't know. I tried it with, like, some friends, and it just wasn't... Wait, you know what? I actually want these Poros dead, don't I? I don't want them to have Poros. The 40-second top deck is always a game winner. Yeah. How's it going? J-Broad, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Also, I'll say Lethal Company looks like it'd be a shit ton of fun as a VR game. It does look like it would be very fun.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
I'm doing good, trying to climb. Big same right now. I mean, we're doing this deck, which Infinite Patrons put me onto. And also, this was a deck Infinite Patrons tried to make. Like, no, you know what? He wasn't on this exact deck, but he was on, like, a one-drop spam Mirai Reef. Which, like, I thought this deck will eventually be very good. Lethal Company looks fun to watch, boring to play, kind of like Among Us. Well, like Among Us, I think there's a world where it is fun to play. You just need a good group of people to play with. And, like, if you're with, like, a bunch of people that know... Okay, the other problem I notice with Lethal Company is that if you're with a group of people who know how to play the game and are, like, really experienced with it, it is really not fun to play. Because then they're just, like, metagaming, like... They're metagaming the shit out of it. And, like... I don't know. Like, it just seems impossible to play when people are... when people know what they're doing. Having friends in this economy? Having fun with a Tristana Morgana deck? Oh, that sounds interesting, actually. Morgana, Tristana. You know, like, Tristana's one of those cards that, like, in Eternal is just a monster. In Standard, like, you never see her. I have a lot of friends in the competitive Among Us scene. Like, you say that jokingly. You say that jokingly, but, like, some of the groups of friends that I play some games with, like, they'll take a game like that. Hardcore. Like, I was trying to shitpost a little bit in there, and they, like, got actually pissed at me. Granted, these are not, like, people that I know super well, so I don't know that I'd, like, say, like, oh, yeah, these are my friends. Like, I don't, like, I knew, like, one person there. So I'm not gonna say that it was, like, a great experience, but... Like, the people were fine. It was just, like, actually playing the game was the thing that was, like... you know? I don't wanna... Actually, maybe I do want to sack this in. I do want to sack this in, because even if they Poro Snacks, this dies. Actually, no, it doesn't, right? Unless they have to Poro Snacks now. Okay, they did not Poro Snacks now. Which means that this should still die? It's me, I'm one of those. It's always the one that take the hobbies way too seriously. I love Tristana. She is super fun to play. Yeah, that's the impression I've got from people who really like Tristana. I like Tristana, but I don't know that I would say that I'm, like, you know, a die-hard Tristana. Some lad posted his dull Dan Hip variant collection. Oh, his full. I'm like, dull? Hold up, homie. Ain't nothing dull about Dan Hip. Dan Hip actually did an interview that I need to watch. Oh, this thing has regen, too. Maybe sacking that thing was just not worth. The more I think about that play. How much do you think that costs? Easily $150, $200. If it's just for the skins, so you have to buy gold. Like, this Dan Hip skins are 1,200 gold, I'm pretty sure. Deathless on this thing? I mean, I guess it means that this thing is staying alive. Ain't no way he spent well, they're 1,200 gold each, right? There's 120 variants. Oh! You don't mean, like, the, like, Dan Hip album thing that's, like, 6 or 8 cards. You mean complete collection that is all Dan Hip. Oh. Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh. Is there a way I can win this turn, by the way? If I... Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can put them to 10. Maybe we'll just put this Kennen on the stack and see what happens. Maybe we can win this turn.
You've gone and spooked them.
Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Leovald, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Who is Dan Hip? And only Hip I know is a food brand. Okay, so Sleeper likes to talk about other video games while I'm trying to play Legends of Runeterra. So he's talking about Marvel Snap. There is a artist who does skins for Marvel Snap who's named Dan Hip. And he has some of the best artwork in the game. It's IRL Von Yip. No. That's Andrew Yip. Alright, let's see. Can I do Dan Hip Marvel Snap and his skins come up? You don't need to know anything about Marvel Snap to know what I'm about to talk about. Because I'm just going to show you the pictures of like what his skins look like. I would like to be able to drop this Elder Dragon. But I'd also like to be able to play... Okay, this thing has Challenger, so it's going to be able to kill Kennen. I can block something. This also has Challenger. So these two are probably both dead. Maybe Rejuvenating Breeze is just better. Okay. Now I have, like, a bunch of recall. I don't know about best, but yeah, they are very good. No, it's the best. If Dan Hip skins weren't in the game, I probably wouldn't buy skins in Marvel Snap. Alright, we'll finish this game, and then we'll talk about Marvel Snap. Or at least the skins for Marvel Snap. Should I take 7 to the face? I feel like the answer is probably no. Let's go ahead and recall Kennen. Wait, I recognize that name. Is that the guy from Teen Titans Go? Did Dan Hip work on Teen Titans Go? Hang on. He might have. Now that you mention it, his art style does look a lot like Teen Titans Go. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. If I go to his Twitter, does he put on here? Was art directing Teen Titans Go? Yeah, that is him. I
have studied every fighting manual.
All right, Kennen is 4 out of 5. Oh, that guy's art style is really awesome. Yeah, no, I love Dan Hip's art style. I'm going to Let's see. I need to get rid of this thing. I don't really have a way to get rid of... I mean, I could just push the lethal. I could recall this Kennen. I mean, I guess I'm just going to do this and see how they block. It kind of sucks. I'm just going to give them more snacks. I don't remember. Does he on level up give a special snack or just a Poro snack? Create a random special snack. You'll never get through Poro King. Well, not with that attitude.
You've gone and spoke them.
He does give a special on level up. Yeah, that's what I'm realizing. Okay, so this thing should die even if they use that special snack. So they need to have 2 snacks right now. Alright, well that's good to get rid of that at least. That's not awesome. We're gonna give this thing this. Poro protect, Poro attack, but most importantly, Poro eat snack. Can't forget Poro eat snack. Most important snack of the day, right? Alright, they're bilge water. Okay, sick. When Poros beat up Elder Dragon, I mean, it's been happening a lot lately, man. You know, it's not just not just me. What the hell is that noise? Alright, I, like, could just drop Elder Dragon. Swiggity Spooty, he's coming for your booty, Monka S. I, like, could just drop Elder Dragon. I don't think I win, though. I guess the question is, am I dead? I could also recall these and be able to redrop them. So, let's see. They drag. Or no, they drag, and then this is 16 plus 5. So I would be dead. He has triple snacks in hand. That's true, too. So I think I do need to drop Ahri. And then just, like, what, recall all of them? Just so I can block 3. Well, actually, this is still 16, 18, 20. Yeah, so they can... I don't think I have... I don't have any way to draw, right? I guess I'll just play Ahri. And we'll see what they do. I think I'm dead. I don't think there's any way I can not be dead here, but...
The hunt eternal. Captivating.
I did forget that this one has Overwhelm. So if I do go for the recall, it's dead anyway. Also, wait, how is this only 17? Actually, I should probably do this instead. I really want to recall this thing, but I'm pretty sure I'm dead if I do. So this is... I'm at -4, which means that they can only go to 3 if they do play another snacks. Maybe I just, like, do this anyway. Since, like, I can't be not dead regardless. Is there a way to add the emo images to Twitch with better TTV? I can type monk at S, but I'm a simpleton and would rather click on an image to use it. You can, with 7TV, do something kind of like that. But it's not exactly the same thing. With better TV.
Too slow.
Maybe I can get the heal your Nexus one. I did get the heal your Nexus one. Is that what I want right now? Do they have a way to kill me? I use better TTV and I use emotes with the but heal doesn't save us either. Yeah, I think I probably should have taken the challenger.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Man, if only there was a way to do this with Elder Dragon, this return. I don't think I have enough cards for that, but... I don't really want to deal 2 damage to the Poro King, so I think I'd rather just, like, do this, that more things are stunned. Man, it's all German to me, whatever you guys are typing. Alright, so I can recall to make something vulnerable. Maybe I actually want to recall Plaza Guardian real quick. Recall Plaza Guardian to make this, to make something vulnerable. I don't hate that.
Be still.
Maybe the Fearsome? Or no, the Challenger, rather. Okay. There goes the Elo, I think. I think we're okay. So we drag, kill this thing. We drag. I don't think I want to drag to try to have Ahri kill this. But what I can do is this. Because, okay, so does this make sense? Because if I do this, they try to block here. And Kennen, if Kennen gets blocked, I can just use the double thing to either stun the thing that Ahri would attack, and then she doesn't move over. Or I stun the thing that Kennen blocks, right? That's how this works? Maybe it's better to just not attack with those two? We're just gonna do this, because I think... Okay, now, is it true that doing this... Ahri stays alive? Okay, so Ahri does stay alive here. I'm just trying to think if there's a better use of this. She also stays alive if you stun the 7/7. Does she? Wait, doesn't that let you stun 2? Or Frostbite 2? Does she stay alive if you hit this thing? I guess you would just flip Kennen over into a nothing sandwich? Yeah, I guess that's correct. She would have. Okay. I mean, end of the day, we're still very dead. I don't think, because I mean, this right here is 19 with Overwhelm, so yeah. Still nothing we could do about that, but yeah, unfortunately, not the best of plays. People climb down. I mean, there's not a whole lot to climb down to. Let's be real here. All right, what do we think, chat? Is the issue that I don't have the Ahri skin? Do we think that's the problem? Should we buy the other Ahri skin with the animation? Is that what this deck's lacking? Obviously the skin diff. You think so? World Champion bundle? Do I want this? I mean, I guess it's some cool stuff. Actually, let me make sure. Can I buy the Ahri skin? What can I buy with my... Okay, so I obviously can't buy this. As much as I want Riven, or Morgana and Ahri. I want the Morgana one. I want the Ahri one. I don't care too much about the Lissandra one. The Lissandra one's cool, but if I had to choose. So this is... Okay, chat, we're going to do some matharoni here. Hold on. Okay, so we have 36, 30, 54. I'm going to put my calculator on screen. Okay, so 3654. All right, and then we are going to subtract 1290. We're going to subtract another 1290. That's 1,000. And then... What was the other thing? So it was... Minus 690. Nice. Wait, hang on. Where's my... Pull this back up. Minus 690. Nice. What? Why is the calculator app giving me so much problems? He has money to buy all these skins, but not pay mods. Hey, a rioter was in here and gave me coins, all right? I don't want to hear your sass, all right? I still don't have money to pay you. I gave you... I paid you. I don't want to hear this shenanigans. You have received payment. I guess the other thing I was looking at is like the battle pass. But according to my total here and how much the pass costs, I do not think I will be able to afford all of it. So what should we not buy? I probably do want to buy the Worlds bundle, right? Just because, like, who knows how long that's going to be around. As to where, like, the Battle Pass, I am 149 with, like, a month left. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, anyway. Also, I haven't gotten a skin in here in a while. I wonder if there's just, like, not any more, like, exclusive skins for me to get. Skip Ahri skin, but you already got one for the other stuff first. Okay, so you're saying get the other ones first, and then... Alright, so we do this. I need to turn off display capture. Alright, and then we go to skins. We definitely buy Morgana, because I've been in love with this skin. And then... What was the other thing I was going to buy? The Battle Pass. It isn't even worth buying the Battle Pass if, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to... I guess it expires on the 17th. So I do have time. Also, I love this emote. This emote is great. What's cool in the event pass? The skins. I do like the skins. The skins are like the only reason I'm going for this at all. Oh god. Alright, claim all. You better have a skip button here. I procrastinated the last one and had to speed run it in 2 days. Riot, why isn't there a skip button? Can someone get a Riot dev on the phone and ask them why there's not a skip button for the battle pass? I don't know what that means. Cool. Old God Malphite is good. Yeah, old God Malphite. And then the LeBlanc skin's kind of cool, too. LeBlanc doesn't have any skins yet, so... Getting a LeBlanc skin is pretty neato. Alright, chat. Detain, Proximity Puff Cap, or Spoils of War. These are all, like, not great value, because they don't generate a card that will then also be prismatic. LeBlanc skin is one of the worst Coven skins IMO. It is probably one of the worst Coven skins, but you want to know what it is it's the best LeBlanc skin, because it's currently her only skin. Because, like, it's not a bad skin. I think relative to the other Coven skins, I do think it's not, like... I think the level 1 artwork is sick. Or, wait. Do I have the right? Hang on. Where am I? Featured. Where's the... Oh. Just let me see the stupid... Where is it? Where's the battle pass? Okay. Okay, it's the level 2 artwork is sick. I do like the level 2 artwork. Alright. We are going to keep going... Oh, wait, hang on. You know what I didn't do yet? Level 2 is insane. Yeah, level 2 one looks sick. There was a few things I was going to do, right? I wanted to see what my mastery was, because Sarah was in here talking about mastery levels, and I don't even know who I have as level 5. We got Trundle, Poppy, Garen, Teemo, Misfortune. I almost have Gangplank and Elise, but those are both Eternal only now. You know, it's really a shock how, like, Nico I only have to level 4 mastery, despite, like, I feel like I play a lot of games with Nico. Like, I feel like I definitely play way more Nico than I've ever played Vayne. And yet, holy crap, I look like a degen compared to you. And I play this game a lot. Like, I'm not, like, a scrub when it comes to this game, right? Like, I'm playing 4 hours a week, or 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, right? Like, that's not, like, a shit ton of time, but compared to, like, the people that are playing, like, every now and then when they have a chance, like, I'm putting a good amount of hours in. And, like, I have 16,000 just on, Talia. I don't think I have... My top... Let's see, this is... So this is 2, 4, 6. This is 60, or 80. This is 100,000. Even between my top 5 level 5 masteries, I still don't have 160. I definitely got level 5 Aatrox, Kayn, Zillion, Xerath. I don't know beyond that what I got on mastery. Look at all those Nora the Rat games. Which is really interesting that I have so many hours on Nora. I don't understand how this works, because, like, I feel like I don't play that many Nora games. Especially compared to Nico. And yet, like, here we are. Also, how does Rek'Sai have so much more than Pyke? I only have 1 champ at level 5. I mean... I feel like it should be more like a badge of honor to have that few. You know what I mean? I see you're a person of culture. I have 40k on TF? Damn. Maybe my issue is I just don't like one trick a champ enough. I kind of just like bouncing around champs. Mastery 5, I have Talia, Nasus, Malphite, Ziggs, Gnar, Kindred, Nico, Lissandra, Jinx, Pantheon, Nautilus, Maokai, Draven, and Thresh. Nice. Mine is all just the meta champs. That's why I have 0 games on Malphite. Malphite's been good, just not like tier 1 busted good. You know what I mean? Like, he's had metas where like he's decent, but he's never been like the Insano style pick, right? I'm debating my life choices now. Nah, I mean, like, look, if you love something, you'll put a ton of hours into it. Like, me personally, Heroes of the Storm, I think I had almost every single champ to level 20. Or at the very least, I had, like, a majority of them to, like, whatever their mastery thing was. Talia Malphite is how I got to Diamond 1 60 LP this season. Nice. I should probably keep up some mana. No, you know what? I can develop this. Malphite was only good as a counter deck for tourneys, but not for normal play. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think that's a good way to look at it. I have enough protection now. We should probably just drop the Ahri. Interesting, like, main decking this thing. Oh, I forgot that he just recreates it.
The forest surrounds us.
Catch the wind.
Collecting my prismatics from rank and got 2 upgrades into champions. That's awesome. That really feels good, man. That really? I feel like I could recall my cannon to deny a draw here. It puts me in a weird position of only having 1 protection spell, but if they're not going to use stuff to try to kill that, then I also, like, just lose my board.
I have mastered the rain, lightning, and cloud style.
We should probably just redevelop the cloud thingy. Dancing droplet. I don't know why I called it a cloud. Alright, well, I'll actually be interested to see if this thing's, like, useful in any sense of the word. Okay. Actually, I should probably kill this thing, right? This thing's, like, only a play effect, so it's not, like, as scary. I think that's all we block. 'Cause we just do this, yeah. And if they try to, like, hate spike or something us, we just have the other protection. It does suck if they have 2, but I think if they had 1, they would have tried to do something last turn. Because, like, not doing... Okay, I can't stop that with anything, so... Okay. Surprised you don't put it on the thing that draws you an additional card, but sure thing, friend. So, Ahri will level. I could sign in, or we figurehead, because figurehead lets me do some fun stuff. I think I've decided instead of calling this thing Skrillex, we're going to call it figurehead, because it's actually printed on the card. Although sign in puts me at 8 cards, and gives me a board full of some big boys. I don't think I can win this turn. Because Ahri is what? Ahri's going to be 3, 4 because of sign-in. 4... Yeah, that's only 12.
Waiting for the right moment.
I guess I have to sign in. Deathless sign-in seems poggies. Although Challenger sign-in maybe actually lets me win. If she levels, it's 16. Is it? Because isn't it only 4? Because, like, you gotta remember that, I only have 3 elusives. With, Actually, wait, Ahri won't be elusive until she levels. Yeah. That's also true.
The whole world will know my language.
Let's step.
Actually, how many cards am I at? I'm at 8. 9, 10, and then I'll actually burn a card because of this. I actually think I just want to do this. Just to keep, like, a blocker.
You matter so little.
Because I am at 8, right? Yeah.
You will serve.
My search is over. Now
I could have dealt a little bit more damage, but I overdraw, and I think not being able to win yet and overdrawing is a really bad combination.
You shall fall. Then you shall
Okay. What do I want to... Huh. Okay, so he is only at 8. I don't know what I'm supposed to recall with this right now. If it's the Mordekaiser or the Viego. Because they both seem really annoying, but I think Viego... maybe poses more of a threat. Like the No, you know what? It's the Mordekaiser. I think I'm just spouting nonsense. I think it's always the Mordekaiser. Although, I guess if they just redevelop it, it's not super good either. But it does seem to just reset Viego every time. Because that last Viego was... Of course, I could do Figurehead. Recall Viego. Yeah, okay, I guess we recall Viego.
beware the skies.
beware the forest. Fall, weakling.
So this really sucks if they have a card to kill this Ahri. Should I block that? No, I don't care about the 3 damage, right? I could have played around that. But, like, they had so many opportunities to do it. I don't understand why they held... This was here. Why did they hold that for so long? I think I can still win, though, with a sign-in. Like, barring them having... Wait, hang on. Okay, let's see. So this is 6, 7, 8 damage. And then I have 10 in hand. if I use the Lightning Rush. I guess it ultimately depends on if I think I can sign in and get away with it. They waited for you to tap out, I guess. I guess, but, like, I feel like... Oh. Maybe that was a good play. If they have Vengeance, we kind of can't play around it. I can, like, recall this thing. And I guess if they Vengeance, they're not redeveloping Viego before I can just redevelop this thing again. So I guess I just go for the sign-in. I'm at 9 cards. I won't overdraw, but we will be at 10. Let's heal. I don't think the other thing was Impact, was it? If the other thing was Impact, maybe I should have gone for the Impact, but... Also, just having a 1-cost Blurble is also very good. It wasn't? Okay. Okay, Eradication. Oh, wait. This doesn't give me back the unit. I actually have to do this. Because otherwise I have too many units. Okay, so this lets me keep the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I do have exact lethal if they don't have another way to kill something. We're going to develop this first because it would make them play something that has mana cost 3. Because right now they don't see lethal on board, so maybe they tap below Hate Spike. Okay, they tap below Hate Spike, so I think we just win. See, this deck can win games. It actually is pretty fog. You just really need to know exactly how to use it and hope your opponent doesn't have a way to kill your shit. It's not an easy deck. By any means. I almost thought this said Flobby Roppy. Lee Sin and Soraka match. Wait, what did someone say Lee Sin and Soraka to? Oh, are those the options that you had in your prismatic thing? Also, I never showed off the Dan Hip stuff, did I? From the Marvel Snap. Recall is one of my favorite archetypes. So I know that we kind of got away from the Marvel Snap Dan Hip thing, but I did want to just, like, show this off while, like, I'm still kind of talking about it. So these are, like, the Dan Hip artworks for Marvel Snap. Like, look at how great these look, right? Like, especially Alioth and, like, Annihilus, some of the newer cards. Like, all of these look sick. Blob. I could play Ahri, but then I have no way to protect anything. Not that I think that... Well, they could have a 1-drop into, like, single combat. I don't know. I don't think they do have those exact cards. Those were the 2 less terrible ones. Got it. No shot, you still have nothing.
I go where the winds blow. For now.
Really? Homie has nothing? Alright, well, let's get this open attack going. $200 each. No, no, no. So, okay. So, the way it works is that, the way that it works is you can buy gold in Marvel Snap. I'll pull it up real quick, just so I'm not talking out my ass here. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't do meditation.
Beg for mercy.
End them.
I guess I'll just let this Shyvana smack me. Okay. So a Dan Hip skin is typically... Oh, no, okay, you know, I guess it really just depends on the skin, because I'm looking now, and these ones all look like they're 700 for Dan Hip. So 700 gold, my mistake.
The forest and I are one.
But anyway, gold in this game is $10 for 700. So $10 gets you one... Basically, $10 gets you 700 gold. So if you already own the card, it's, I guess Deathless is pretty good on this. If you already own the card, it's $10 for a skin. If you don't own the card, on average, if it's a brand new card that just came out and you bought it on release, it could be about $100 for you to actually achieve that skin. I was assuming that the person had spent $200 on their collection, because I misunderstood what he meant by collection. But I do now understand. $10 makes way more sense. Yes.
The forest surrounds us.
Okay. People like to just slap this thing into Ahri. I've noticed. Where am I at card-wise? So what happens if they... Okay, so it automatically targets all of them. I do need to get rid of the Deathless Fury thing, I think. Shyvana is kind of scary too, but I think this is almost scarier. Well, this is going to get a boon that will then target everything. So I think this might actually be the scariest thing. Because I can just recall cards to not care about this. Right? Not like you could have blocked anything else. Yeah, I guess he could have... I guess it's just to, like, not take the damage.
Now I hunt.
None of them have Challenger. Okay, now something has Challenger. Which now means that we are safe to... I don't really want to recall this thing. But maybe I should, like... Okay, so let's see. If I recall this thing onto the droplet to draw another card. I'm just trying to think, like... What do I need to have to win next turn? I probably need a way to recall a unit so that they can't just single combat me to death.
Patience is a virtue, but not too much.
Like, it kind of makes me want to just recall this thing just to get the card draw right now and have that thing cost 0 so I can redevelop, like, a board. You could threaten open lethal. I guess that's probably just better. I really want to play this turn, but I don't think I'll be able to. Not unless I play both of these cards, and even then, that's like the only thing I'm doing that turn. Actually, 3-2.
The hunt eternal. Activating.
Okay.
Let them chase me.
Now, the big issue with this open attack is if they have any way to kill Ahri, we just straight up don't win. Which does suck. But I guess I have to just threaten it, right? Okay, if I wooed you, my Ahri lives, right? Yeah, if I wooed you, Ahri lives. Because Ahri will be at 5. 5-5. Which shockingly works. Could also develop blurbles. I think that maybe is what I should have done. Is I should have developed the blurbles. What if I, like, recall this here? Just to make that cost 0. And get 3 additional damage in. Because I can maybe try to end the game with Kennen and, Figurehead.
Too slow.
A dragon's reach is long.
Yeah, I think we should have tried to develop the blurbles. I don't know how I would have been able to develop them. But I think that was probably the smarter line.
There are none like me.
Because also developing blurbles with this thing on board gives me double... Yeah, I honestly wasn't even thinking about this thing. But double blurbles would have been so much better. Yeah, that was a misplay on my end. With not developing these. This thing just has... I guess I'm still gonna do this, though, right? Yeah. Ahri Kennen E.D. Oh, boy. Captain Fab, how you doing today? Is this working or is it bait? So, like... It's like... Let me put it to you this way. If you're really good with the deck, and you know what you're doing, it can win some games. I think, like, the amount of skill you need to have to pilot it well, compared to, like, just playing a better deck, is probably not worth. So that would be my interpretation, is, like, it's not awful. By no means is it awful, but I would be lying if I said it was super good. What's your favorite champ of the set so far? Eldragon and Morgana are amazing. IMO. Mord is kind of meh. I think my favorite champ, it's bait for me. It's bait for probably me as well. Let's be real. If you're good enough to pilot it, you're just better off playing a Seraphine set. That's also a fair way to look at it. That's a very fair way to look at it. I mean, honestly, this thing's deathless. Why am I even, like... What am I even gonna... You know what? No, I want to re-roll. I would like to re-roll my, this dude, since this thing's deathless anyway. Or I could just play Elder Dragon. Getting a really big Elder Dragon could be kind of good, too. I mean, they have this strike, so this, like, doesn't work anyway. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I know. I'm just noticing that. It's one of the most convoluted ways of saying deck's bad that I've ever seen. Well, I mean, the deck's not bad. The deck is just extremely complicated when there's just better decks that exist. You know what I mean? It's not that the deck itself is, like, absolute dog shit. The deck does work. It does exactly what it's supposed to. It's just not necessarily the best at what it does. If that makes sense. I'm just joking. I know that you're just joking, but, like, I also know that there's people from my community who would say that and not be joking. It's actually kind of good for me if they, Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to do this and then overplay this to give it the discard. And getting the recall the ally? Dude, all the one-cost Ionia spells are just cracked. What the hell? This is what I mean, right? This is exactly what I mean. Now this is a definite open attack. Because they have to address so many things. See, I love Ahri. I really like Ahri. I don't even think that saves you, bud. I mean, all you did was kill my Ahri, which I guess is whatever. But I'd rather not give you an opportunity to find out that you're still dead. Rebel is just good if it doesn't have a bilge pool. Yeah. Yeah. That's true, too. Dude, wait. Okay. So you know how... Does Blurble Fish say from your regions? So if there's a card that's a World Rocker that has one-cost spells in its region, like Jax, can you, like Jax has Catch, right? That's a Weapon Master thing. Can you get Catch from Blurble Fish? I mean, it would make sense, right? Also, guys, I have to use the bathroom. So I'm going to do that. I will just nah, because origins aren't regions. Well, I mean, but aren't they? I guess. We should just call them as shorthand. That's fair. All right. I'm just going to remind people before this ad happens, because, yes, there's going to be an ad, that we are 984 followers. We are 16. I have to do the math in my head every time. 16 followers away from 1,000 followers. If you're new here, I would very much appreciate it if you hit that follow button. I understand if not, there's no obligation on your end, but it would mean the world if you are on the Twitch side and you hit the follow button. Anyway, I'm going to go pee and fill up some water, so I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. Chair stream pog. Well, yes, but actually no. Oh god, do you guys know that guy from TikTok? I can't think of his name, but he makes those videos that where he like just like goes to explain like something. I'll try to find one real quick, because videos are actually kind of funny. Oh my god, that's so loud. Okay, where am I going? Not that person. Yes, Senpai Gabe. That's who I'm thinking of. I'll play one of these in a second. He has an explaining League of Legends one. We'll watch that on stream. More Mordekaiser. Morgekaiser? I wonder, I think other than Bilgewater, all regions have good blurble spells, except maybe Demacia, but I might forget something. I think in Standard, there aren't amazing Eternal ones. Or, I'm sorry, there aren't amazing P and Z ones. In Standard, there aren't amazing P and Z ones. That's what I'm trying to say.
I go where the winds blow.
Are Telstones in the pool? Yes, all the Telstones are in the pool at the moment.
Two steps into me.
Alright, we're just open attacking with Ahri. Alright, I'm just passing with Ahri. This is the thing that sucks about this deck, is a hand like this.
Anyone gathered here is an enemy of the
Well, I guess it gives me something to do, so I can start playing. It's actually so funny how this, like, almost sort of helps me. In a weird kind of way. Look, homie, we are happy to spend mana on spells. Getting a Telstone is never bad. The Demacia Telstones are just not great. I mean, you say that, but then you look at the Bilgewater Telstone. Boy, that one's a real doozy. That one, that one sucks. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I feel like I actually just want to pass.
So League of Legends.
Okay. Pause you. Man, TikTok on desktop sucks. Like, royally. All the Bilgewater is definitely one of them. Okay. Well, I mean... I guess I just am not going to play a 6-cost card right now. And we're going to do this into maybe Blurble into... No, I need to keep up mana. This Ahri with Elusive is pretty annoying. Playful Trickster. What does Bilgewater even give? More powder and what are the other two? Playful Trickster, the recall thing, and yeah. Chum the Waters. Yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe we should have done Wuju first. Because now I can't save Ahri, because this is deal 5. That kind of blows. We do kind of want Ahri. Like, Ahri isn't, like, the only win con, but she is quite important. I guess I want Deathless. Deathless is probably better than the Challenger. Never understood how it doesn't give Make It Rain. Honestly, the Telestone giving Make It Rain would be so much better. Actually be quite good. Alright, I need cards. As much as I need to recall this Ahri, I think I'm just doing nothing with it this turn. Man, if only these two were reversed. I mean, I can attack him with the sign-in. Even if the Ahri heals up the impact or whatever. Still putting Ahri at... Or, I'm sorry, I keep calling her Ahri. Man, like... Once a woman's in my mind, man, it's really hard to... to get her out of there. No, once, I think this is... Oh, well, that gets rid of, the elusive, which is nice. Can relate. Oh, wait, he summons an exact copy? Wait, really? Or did he just not select her? Oh, he just didn't pick her. Okay. Well, now there's really no reason to attack it with the sign-in, huh? Sadly, not all Telestones can be SI. I mean, it doesn't even need to be, like, SI levels. It just needs to be, like, not Bilgewater levels right now, you know?
The air betrays you, child.
Welcome, anguish.
Now, I could recall the Mordekaiser, but that just gives them more fodder, right?
You will know suffering!
Well, now that you can't redevelop it, I guess I'll do this.
You pay the price.
Not bad. Okay, Gruesome Theater. Okay, so that's a 3-mana combo. I'm not particularly in love with, taking 6 to the face here. He did not give the Mordekaiser Deathless, which means he gave it to a Rekindler in hand or just a second Mordekaiser.
Do not look away.
No, you know what? This Deathless one needs to go, I think. There's nothing that I can play with the retreat. I could also Wuju and kill something, but they have enough mana to, like, kind of screw that plan over. So maybe I am just gonna Gruesome Theater. Well, although the other option is to just let this one die and Gruesome Theater the last wind, so I'm not going to 2 and dying to a Morgana attack next turn. And also putting Morgana to 4 is probably fine too. Like, this thing has Deathless, so it is coming back. I could also have blocked this, but I think I need to make sure this Morgana dies. Also, I could, Windsinger this. Which might be better. Like, they kind of want to play Mordekaiser, right? Like... Also, it's not like I can win this turn, so I am trying to just find ways to stay alive for the next turn or so. I think I have to do this. I don't really want to give Morgana the ability to shackle something twice by recalling it. I mean, I could just pass with that, right? But they're in like already a pretty commanding lead, so I don't think I can afford to just burst pass here. Not unless I really think that they're about to just develop this into this thing. A leveled Ahri probably could have won from this scenario, but I don't... Even if I had been able to keep my Ahri alive, I don't know that I would have been able to level her efficiently. Well, they'll have to choose between Mordekaiser or Morgana this turn. And choosing Mordekaiser means that they're not going to be able to block all this. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 damage with this thing. Like, I really want the +1/+1 fearsome to make that 4. But healing my Nexus is probably more important. Especially as we get closer to, like, being on a clock with these champs. As much as I want to deal damage, I think I need to be not dead. It also heals up the sign-in. So it can, like, actually be a blocker. It is rather unfortunate. Even Shurima has better Telestones, and they are probably the 3rd worst right before Demacia and Bilgewater. I don't even think the Demacia ones are that bad. It's like, what, the Spell Shield? The, what are the Demacia ones? I remember Spell Shield, or, I'm sorry, Barrier. So the 3-mana Barrier.
Be still.
Interesting to use the Morgana there.
I have found such beauty in mortality.
It's Prismatic Barrier, Detain, and 4 Demacia. Right. Well, I mainly just want to have Sign-In as a blocker, I think. You know what I could also do? Is I could also, like, recall this thing on the stack and then recall this Morgana. So I don't actually have to pay this. So the way this is working right now is they have these that need a fearsome blocker. This is going to stun or hit this thing with shackles, which means I'll have 4 blockers. I can block one of these 8/8s with a sign-in. I can Wuju something to block the other one. I'm gonna definitely take 2. Do I have 4 blockers? I do have 4 blockers even after this thing gets hit. And they have... I mean, I can tank the... This and Morgana will put me to 5. But I should be okay. Because I think playing Sign-In just puts me in a bad spot. I'd like to be able to just get away with doing a Recall and a Wuju. And then developing this on the Morgana. But...
Share in my curse.
Okay, so definitely block you. I guess I use you to block you, use to block you, you to block you. And then... So what was I going to do? I was going to... use Recall on you. I probably should just kill this thing, right? I don't really have a good way to win next turn, is the problem. Yeah, I guess I have to kill this thing. We can all agree the best Telestones are the only ones not called Telestones, which is 3 Sisters with literally 3 great spells. Yes, 3 Sisters is pretty cracked. Not gonna lie on that one. Okay, the problem is that if I recall this, I have to... I do have to, like, open attack next turn, which isn't great either. Okay, how many cards am I at? I'm at 8. This will put me at 9. Yeah, I guess I want to draw cards. And also probably heal my Nexus, right? Unless I want to Challenger. Is there anything worth challengering? The 3-4, I guess? Or the 3-3? No, I think the heal is better, just because it also heals up Plaza Guardian. So if they don't have a way to kill this Plaza Guardian... I think second might be a Targon or even a SI. I mean, the PNZ one's pretty good too. Yeah. I don't want to recall the Morgana right now. So this thing has quick attack. And fearsome. Not that that matters too much. Am I really accomplishing anything with this open attack, though? Or is it better to just play Figurehead? No, I feel like Figurehead taps me below too many things. Too many potential options I could have. Wuju does let me kill a Morgana. I feel like they're just gonna Mordekaiser this thing, though. And then I'm in, like, some serious, shit. I guess if I do recall the Morgana, they can't... Alright, we're just gonna open attack with this, because I'm running out of time.
Doom is my instrument. You all belong to me now.
I mean, recalling...
I am not done with you.
Recalling Mordekaiser does buy me another turn. I think. I don't really want the impact twice, but it's probably the best one to take. I was really hoping for the heal. I can make it so an open attack next turn doesn't win them the game. Because right now I think an open attack does win them the game. If any of these are a kill spell on this thing, we're probably in a bad spot though, but I don't know that at this point I can play around that. Crumble. Yeah, Mordekaiser, like, Mordekaiser being able to do this bullshit level 1 is pretty infuriating. Maybe I should have just let it go so I could do this next turn. Maybe the pass was correct instead of the develop. I don't know that I could have definitely been not dead. Wait, but that's the one that's gonna get shackled, right? Dedge? I mean, I can heal twice and then block this 8/8, but I think we are still dead. Well... how am I still dead? Because I'm only taking 4, 5, 6. Where's this? Where's this extra 2 damage coming from? 4, 5, 6. How am I taking 9? Is it because this is draining? So, do I actually have to recall? Is there another way we could do this? Well, I know the Mord level 2, but I guess I'm not realizing that the Mord level 2... I mean, this is still 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize the drain was, like, they slay anything. I thought it was, like, they slay their allies. If only I had enough for, Is this enough to be not dead? I think the answer is no. I think I'm still dead. Yeah, I am exactly dead. Wait, why is it showing my Nexus blowing up? Is it because this is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What's... okay, now it's showing -8. Okay. I'm like, wait, it's not showing that correctly. Okay. Yeah. That was weird. But Slayer, how you doing today? Anyway, let's watch this thing that I was showing you guys. Or that I was talking to you guys about. I don't know how this is gonna work. But this is the guy that... someone said something in chat, like, well, yes, but actually no. So this dude does, like, a bunch of, these, like, explained stuff. Also, viewing TikTok on desktop just sucks. But anyway, I really like this guy's content. We're gonna watch this real quick.
So League of Legends is a game. Correct. But there's more to it. Also correct. What else is there? Well, there's a popular Netflix show, Arcane. I love that show. Yeah, it was a big hit, although it only covers a really small part of the League of Legends lore. Wait, there's more? Oh yeah, a whole multiverse. Explain. So League does have a main universe, which is known as Runeterra Prime, but there are alternate universes as well, like High Noon, which is a cowboy fantasy Wild West one, or things like Star Guardian, which is League of Legends but Sailor Moon. What? Yep, although my favorite one is probably the one where the champions are all part of like music groups, and they actually make real music. Correct. Groups like KDA and Heartsteel come out with real music that you can actually listen to on Spotify.
They do that.
Are they any good? Bangers. All bangers. What else
All
is
bangers.
there? They have comics, books, side games that go into other character stories, as well as other main games that are also competitive like League of Legends, such as Team Fight Tactics, which is basically League of Legends Auto Chess, or Legends of Runeterra, which is the online trading card game. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to League of Legends. So what's like your least favorite part about League of Legends? The actual game. What? Yeah, I basically love everything about League except for playing it. What the fuck? So League of Legends is a game. Correct. But there's...
yeah, I mean, I think everyone's on that boat, though. I want to fix this before I do anything else with it. Okay, boom. Yeah, that guy. I really like his I really like his videos. What trading? I mean, you know what he meant. You know what he meant. Love League, hate playing League, 100%. Me IRL. LOR, so snoozefest, I'm back playing League on a Smurf. Well, I mean, that seems like a personal decision, friend. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna keep the mana up. I don't think they have a way to kill this Kennen. Especially not at 1 mana. You know what? I want cards. It's an OCG, not TCG. Well, technically, it also depends on what you mean by OCG. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh!, OCG is original card game. Meaning, like, the Japanese side. Because the Japanese and English are 2 different games. So, really, OCG isn't correct either. I think CCG, collectible card game, because you're not trading, you're just collecting, is probably as accurate as you can get. Definitely a personal decision. If it was a God in this world, I would have smashed a Silver Rider so bad that they were banned for instinct. What? Oh, you're saying... Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying on your thing. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Doesn't this just get rid of Yumi? It does just destroy Yumi. Wait. Good luck, friend. It's the League original card game. Goodbye, Yumi. Riders don't get banned even if they have 20 deaths. I mean, we should probably kill a Poro before they start getting snacks, right? Where did Yumi go? So, Unworthy Soul says if it has any attachments, destroy them first. So, Yumi went bye-bye because Yumi got, it was unworthy. That's what it is. Yumi was unworthy. You know what? No. As much as I want these Poros dead. Online collectible OCCG? Yes. OCCG sounds like... We should honestly just try to get as many things in this acronym as possible. What are some other ones you can think of? Also, first, Astrokite? I don't know if I said that right, but if I said that wrong, please correct me. How are you today? Oh, ICG. That works too. So you need to have double snacks. Astrokite, but it's good. Just studying right now. Nice, no problem. But if the real acronym was the CG we made along the way. So stupid. How about you? I'm doing alright. We've been playing this, like, pretty copium deck. But we're at least having fun doing it. I guess we do this. I'm going to 8. How big of a problem is that? I mean, they have 9 mana. Is there anything at 9 mana I'm worried about just being dead right now, too? Like, Poro Snacks, double Poro Snacks doesn't kill me. Because it goes 2, 4, 6. We do get pretty low, but we do have protection for that. Technically not wrong, also. Online League of Legends collectible card game. OLOL CCG. Ah, yes. Let's just classify it as a G game. Yes. Of course. I mean, I could Unworthy Soul it again. But then I think the Kennen spell doesn't go off. No, it still goes off. I guess I don't want to get Poro snacked. Because I'm pretty sure if I... No, we only take 2 extra damage if we get Poro snacked right now. But they can just redevelop it. So yeah, I don't think I want to do that at this very moment. We probably want to just sign in, right? Or Windsinger to just No, I think I keep Windsinger for Rainy Day. You saw that TikTok? It's so much more than that. By the way, speaking of TikToks, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, I just put out a new short video. I'm going to try to get back into posting these shorts more regularly because people seem to really like them. So if that is you and you are someone who enjoys those, I would love to have you.
What could you ever teach me?
OPVP LOL CCG online player versus player League of Legends collectible card game. Ah, yes. Couldn't possibly get more convoluted than that. Yes.
Like a storm, I bring change.
The champion, and the champion is Calcrum. Nice. But most importantly, do you really think OLOLCCG is better than LOLOCCG, which I think sounds better? We're 3 interactions away from LOL WTF BBQ. Hey, you know, it is an option. I just want this to start, like, attacking in to do something here. I mean, I'm totally cool with this trading into a Poro if they don't have Poro snacks. Luckily, I do have an answer for a Zolani. Although, Zolani's at 0-0 right now, right? Alright, I really wish I had a way to, like, develop a unit here. But I think my best option is just recalling Poro King so that he can't get more snacks. Because snacks are kind of the bane of my existence at the moment. Of course, if this snack is the impact one, I think I'm just... No, I'm not dead because I can recall stuff. But I'm in a very bad spot. Like, we are not doing well. Share the barbecue and chat's gonna eat you instead. Yeah, I'm down for some barbecue. I had barbecue yesterday with the in-person community. Alright, Kennen must now be traded. I think I can keep Kennen if they have a... Well, they have a Poro Snacks. I guess it just depends on what Poro Snacks they have. You know what? No, I mean, actually, this just blocks as much damage, I think, because of the Overwhelm. Oh, that's not worst case scenario. Oh, that's worst case scenario, though. I didn't think about that as a possibility. That kind of bones us. Alright, yeah, that bones us for real.
I see. You refuse to give
I guess I could have played around that because I had the Wuju. There was a world where we could have played around that. Should I keep playing this Ahri deck? Or should we actually play something, like, good? It's amazing how many games Volibear Elder Dragon has and still has like a not amazing win rate. 35,000 games, 49% win rate. It's like pretty close to 50, but been a while since I had one. Middletown instead of the start of the acronym sounds better. Tomato, tomato. Isn't it tomato, tomato? Man, like, I had Korean barbecue yesterday, though, not like American Southern barbecue. That's a whole different thing on its own. Should I just play the Dragons deck? Because I haven't actually played Elder Dragon Shyvana yet. What's the best version, though? I guess I don't want the one from current patch. I want the one from, like, last 7 days if I'm going to play this. You should check out Brazilian barbecue. Yeah, you know, like, I'm in New York City. I'm sure there's some place that does Brazilian barbecue. The problem is that, like, barbecue, any kind of barbecue that requires, like, a smoker or, like, gas-powered grill is really hard in New York City just because there's so many, like, laws about, like, and just old infrastructure of buildings to be able to, handle that. So it's like, like, it's just, like, hard to be good. Alright, I'm gonna take this Dragons deck. Ed. I was really trying to make an Ed Sheeran joke with this, but I'm not really sure how I would have fit it. That's Ed Nora. We don't require those, just a charcoal powered grill. Even that, that might be fine though, actually. Okay. Imagine not being able to just barbecue at your place. Sucks to suck. Well, I mean, when you live in a New York City apartment, like, the same rules about grilling and smoking still apply to you as it does the restaurants. In fact, if anything, more so to you, because they definitely don't want some rando doing it in a building. There's an Elder Dragon Shyvana list from the Worlds deck if you still have it open. I do still have it open. I just didn't feel like surfing through all the decks to see, like, who had the best one. Because I think there's probably a few of them, right? Elder Dragon Shyvana. I have no idea how I'm supposed to mulligan for this, by the way. I, like, bit my tongue earlier today. It really hurts. I actually think I'm okay doing nothing turn 2. Imagine not being able to just barbecue at your place. Oh, I think I read that already. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Elder Dragon.
I best dragons. You can't frighten me. My skills.
Well, I'm glad that this is the deck that actually runs triple Elder Dragon. So I can actually, like, you know, play him at some point. Okay. Honestly, not worst case scenario. Gonna be honest with you.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in the lap.
Tough is wiser.
I mean, why would I live in New York? It's like everything terrible about urban places combined, probably only beaten by places like Mumbai or Tokyo. Well, if you're talking about, like, international, I don't know, I don't have a whole lot of shit to say about international because, like, I've only ever been in the US, right? Like, I've been to Dubai. Dubai was a pretty good city. But outside of that, like, I think in the United States, New York City's the best city. But that's just based off of, like, visiting other cities in the US. And, like, a lot of them. Within the past, like, 3 to 5 years, I've visited a lot of the US. And, like, the things that suck about New York City are the things that suck about every metropolitan area. And the things that are good about New York City, not every other metropolitan area has. If you know what I mean.
We wear red to honor the fallen. Would you know them to see them again, Jerick?
Huh? Oh. I'm like, huh? I almost want to play the Cloud Drake over this Flame Splitter, but Flame Splitter here, like, actually lets me start applying pressure. I live at Brazil's 4th largest city, and I love everything terrible about urban places. I think, like, unless you count it being expensive as shit as a, you know, a worst part about it. You know what I mean? If you count that, then that's a weird one to like. No matter which country, all high population dense areas are fairly equal, only slight differences. I think, like, it also very much depends on, like, public transit, right? Because public transit's a huge thing. Public transit is a huge issue for the United States. We just don't have a lot of it. Let's go boom, boom. Now, wait, Shyvana levels up from this thing slapping in, I think? You know what, we'll go like this.
Where were my comrades?
Our public transportation definitely sucks in Brazil. I live in Brazil, too, love my country, but it's summer, so I hate it. That's fair. How you doing today, Luigi? You can't be a ginger in Brazil, naturally, nature is trying to kill me. Well, then it sounds like I just shouldn't visit Brazil, yeah? It sounds like Brazil would just be a really bad idea for me to visit. Right? Because, I mean, if we're talking about gingers, like, I mean, look at this. Look at this reflection off of my backlight. It's literally blinding you guys in chat. All right. Well, you'll do well on the dating apps, though. I don't think that's true. Personally. I will live to 40, smile. I mean, that's the only number you need to live to, right?
We are all seeking an end to war, friends.
You're exotic and American.
I am more than I seem.
And more than culpable, filthy worm.
Well, I imagine if he had the other pie toss, he would have just done it on the stack. Actually, no. We should do this, right? I'm gonna say, they can kill the Shyvana, but that, yeah. You'll get scammed, though, and hope you like girls and old guys. Numbers DMs are open. I mean, like, I can promise you my intent would never be to go to another country just to, find someone to date. Because, like, I did the long distance thing within the United States, and that didn't work out for me, so the last thing I want to do is, try to do a long distance relationship across country time zones. That sounds brutal. During 2014, Coke people tried scamming me a lot because I don't look Brazilian at all. Interesting. I should probably toss. I lived in Brazil for 30 years and never been murdered. I guess I'm a poser. I mean, it sounds like an accomplishment to me. Y'all are really not selling this Brazil thing. It really sounds like the last thing I want to do is find myself in Brazil. Apparently, living to 30 and not being murdered is a big thing. I'm gonna get scammed because I'm exotic, quote unquote. Yeah, it really sounds like I should just, like, avoid going there. So, what's your plan? What's your plan here, bud? Speaking seriously for a moment, there are some shady spots. If you avoid those, you'll be fine. Scammed, but also laid a lot. Just gotta balance it out. But, like, I'm not, like, going to another country to get laid. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not exactly the type of guy who does that shit. Like, I just don't. I guess I could single combat.
Do they still mourn? Do they even remember?
Wait, how'd they get a second one? I killed one. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take one of these down with me. I play card games, I don't get laid. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, that ain't me, man.
Better than eaten. Forgotten.
They're still miles away from deep. And getting rid of all of these scarabs, I didn't even realize salvage was in standard. The card game body odor will keep you safe. Ah, yes. Perfect.
No reinforcement.
Also, Numbers hates culture and nature. I don't hate culture. What on earth do you mean? I said I don't like getting, like, I said I don't like casual sex. At no point did I say I wasn't into culture and nature. Unless you're trying to currently tell me something about Brazilian culture. Unless that's what you're currently getting at. Numbers always gets an open subway train in New York. People just move away from it. I don't smell bad. I even showered before the watch party yesterday. Too late, I'm offended. My lawyers will be contacting you. Oh, great. Perfect.
Where were my comrades?
If the culture is anything but food, there is no reason to like the culture. I kind of agree with that. I very much am a big fan of food. I love me some food.
Agonizing, I know.
We won't be caught unaware.
Again, Yesenia. Again.
Oh, wait, hang on. I just got that. What culture isn't food? Dude, like, when I went to Dubai, the food was amazing, but it also wasn't just, like, one type of food the entire time, you know? Like, they had really good Italian restaurants there, too. Not that, like, you should go to Dubai to get Italian food, but, like, the Italian food that we did have was super good. Like, my one friend who I went there with really tried to get me to try McDonald's while we were there, and I'm like, what's the point? You know, like, why would I go to McDonald's in Dubai? Brazil is also like 5 countries in one. I mean, United States is kind of like 50 in one, if you really think about it. Actually, I kind of feel like I should keep this. We really need to visit more than once. Yeah, I mean, are all the cities in Brazil worth visiting if you're a tourist from out of country, though? Like, are there, like, some parts of Brazil that are, like, if you don't speak Portuguese, you just won't understand what's happening? Because, like, that's a big thing, too, for me. Too late. I'm in Dubai now. Gotta order pizza. Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with ordering pizza in Dubai if you trust it. Wow, what an opening. Dude's cracked. Well, we kill the healthiest one. I live in the northeastern region, and our food dance song is way different than mid-east. Interesting. Did not know such a thing about Brazil. You should hit northeast, and Rio at the least. Raw Rocks, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Well, I do attack in with this, right? Because, like, if they block with one of these... Northeast is great if you like beaches and summer and hot climate. Okay, so if I don't like any of that, if you don't run away really fast... Did we hit 1K? Faint? Not yet. We have not hit 1K yet on the Twitch. We're at 985. 15 away. 15 followers away. I'm doing good. Just jelly of the LOR Worlds thing. We fix next year. Yes. And also, that's another good thing is while we're talking about, like, you know, other countries and stuff, that's one of the big things that I plan on doing come next year is doing a lot of wait, this is kind of cracked, right? I mean, this kind of sucks because I'm like still losing 2 units, but yeah, so next year, I'm going to be planning a few international LOR meetups. Like, So I'm going to be going to Europe and to Japan next year. If you are in either of these two places, I will be doing meetups. So, you know, just figured I'd mention that. Specifically for Europe, I'm going to be in, like, Germany and probably London. The plan has changed a few times. It's not even concrete that I'm definitely going to London yet. But that's kind of like the plan at the moment. The south of US is great if you like alligators, mosquitoes, or Texans. Texans or Texas? Texans. I guess US South is hot and North is cold, so their South is cold, otherwise lots of similarities. Wait. Are you just feeding me the Snar? What could they have at 2 mana that keeps this from dying? Because didn't... Hang on, isn't... The... Oh, Sky Splitter. Sky Splitter is a card, right? So if I attack into a Sky Splitter... Actually, if I attack into Sky Splitter on any of these, I just lose it. But I'd rather them not just get a reduced cost Pokey Stick. You get Shrek by Darius on 6. Well, they have to Darius next turn. And I can play this thing to, like, not take a ton of damage. I think I do have to do this, because I don't really want Gnar. Like, Sky Splitter is a really scary card to play into. They're going to get the leveled Gnar to give this thing vulnerable. I'm not dead to a leveled Gnar, though. And if they do play, what's it called? Darius this turn, we just killed this with the Flame Spitter. Everyone calls it Flame Spitter, but it's Fire Spitter. Come to Brazil and get tricked into going into the south. Waterfall is the best waterfall in the world. No hyperbole, it truly is. Well, you see, now I feel like everyone's like gaslighting me on the Brazil thing. I now don't know who to trust. I now don't know what to believe. I think we're just gonna, for now, just wait. Okay, so does this still lose to Sky Splitter? Yes, but now I have blockers. We talk a lot of shit about our own country, but it's in a good manner and joking way. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, people in the US do that too. It has its drawbacks, as every place does, but it's worth a visit. I think the biggest problem is that, like, not speaking any Portuguese, or, like, basically any language that isn't English, I'm just, like, not... Okay, so they're gonna kill this with the Gnar now. It's a shame that Fire Spitter doesn't have Fury, but I guess it makes sense. He'd be kind of super strong with it. I think we can stabilize from this position, since, like, all these cards can give us healing now. I could do this to have another challenger and keep up form up mana. I really need to be developing Cloud Drakes is part of the problem. But I think, like, being able to not be dead next turn. I'm aware your state founded a 30-year military dictatorship they have. What? Can we, like, just... Man, like...
I have my orders.
Can we get to a point where we're not talking about politics again? I'd really prefer that. Name a more iconic duo. Three sisters into what? Flash freeze? That's not very cash money of you, sir. Okay, that is fine, because I do have a retort to that one, sir. And that will only take 3 damage? I mean, the problem with this play is the Pokey Stick, right? The Pokey Stick just makes it so that we can't really do this play. And they always have Pokey Stick mana up. Yeah. I might just need another blocker and, like, the heal. Well, that's not the heal. But the impact is probably... Or toughness is probably better. You might need to just take the L on the 1 damage. Yeah. I guess I was more just thinking of, like, having, like... Getting rid of the blocker and then healing this up so they can't really attack in with anything. I don't think we're dead yet. We might be dead now to that. Yeah, unfortunate. But, like, I mean, we don't... Even if we had done that play and played into the Pokestick, I think we were still dead there. Maybe. Because they had another 1-drop. Yeah, very unfortunate. It's a close game, though. I definitely don't feel bad about that one. You're 100% dead. Yeah. I think, like, the line, you could argue, just doing the strafing strike would play around them developing a bunch, but then they just had more units. We might have been able to live at 1, but then just been dead on the open the next turn because of the Gnar Pokestick, which means I would have needed to have that. I think the best line was that card that I played and hoping that it gives us the heal 2, because I think there was a world where we were not dead with the heal 2, but I could be wrong. I think I want a full mole here. And just hope for Shyvana. And, like, also the early game units, but definitely Shyvana. If nothing else. I think this is probably best. Okay. I think we're good now. I think this is actually a pretty decent hand. I don't think either of us ever have a turn 1 play.
We wear red. Another day guarding the wall.
I mean, I'll just slap into this. It gives us the potential for Elder Dragon level up. You know what I mean?
I best dragons. You can't frighten me.
What is the most important thing? I think getting rid of keywords is probably the most important. Also, whose list is this? Is it the Worlds one? No, this is, okay, I will say it's not specifically the Worlds one, but this is, if you go to Runeterra AR, and you organize by last 7 days and all regions in Standard, and then you click on this deck, it is Teddy's deck. Speaking of places, if I go to NYU, can I sleep on your couch? Like, if you seriously go to NYU, we could talk about it. We could definitely have that conversation if that's a serious question. I don't want to have that conversation on stream, but we could talk about it. Hit you on Discord? Yeah. I'm just trying to not get form up here. Alright, the single combat's good.
Strike at their throats. Suffer my fury.
New York University, yeah. It's a pretty prestigious school. Especially for, like, law and finance, right? Those are, like, the big things. Is it even worth doing this? I think the answer is no. Is there a huge music concert in New York? There is, I think. But I don't, like, remember what it's called or anything. And losing our Shyvana kind of sucks. I don't know if this is actually... This at least, like, puts this thing to 2. Juilliard? Yeah, I think. I wasn't trying the acronym. Yeah. I guess I play another thing that would technically die. I guess we play Screeching Dragon.
See which of us is victorious.
Now, I don't know what's best. Like, I definitely need to kill this thing, right? I think my big issue is I don't know if this works. Because if they go for Strafing Strike here, this still dies. If they go for Strafing Strike here, it still dies. If they go for Form Up on this thing, maybe I actually just, like, remove the keywords on this thing now. Just that if it does... Yeah, you know, I'm going to remove the keywords now. Main reason I'm going to do that is if they do, like, Form Up and stuff, it's not going to just constantly grow. And also, it won't have Challenger next turn. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better about this play. So she's not, you know, 4 health. Sucks they're getting that off, but... I guess this thing with a Strafing Strike would be pretty good if we were ever able to play it, but... I am going to assume... Interesting. I mean, they still can't attack in with the Shyvana, right? Unless they're holding a second Form Up. Do I play around second Form Up? I kind of feel like I don't want to play around second Form Up. Here, heal Nexus and allies too. That doesn't help us in this scenario, unfortunately. But +1/+1 in tough makes it so that they kind of have to drag this with the 9/5. Okay. That sucks. That is rather unfortunate. I guess I have to block like this. Just to not be dead. Yeah, I thought we were doing well, but... Challenger can maybe kill the Shyvana. Now, if I Gentleman's Duel, and they Form Up, Will I live that interaction? They form up, this goes to 7. This thing also goes to 7. I mean, I guess I have to go for this, right? Am I dead next turn? I'd almost say pass. I'm almost inclined to agree. Just end the round and make them burn 8 mana. Because I do have, like, plays for next turn. I can even Elder Dragon and do a strike next turn. I think I like this better. And not killing our thing just makes our Elder Dragon just so much bigger. A literal monster. A 1919 unironically on board is pretty messed up, not gonna lie. Well, what if I just eat your Elder Dragon? I mean, I could also eat their Shyvana, because then their Elder Dragon just straight up can't attack. Like, if I just do this, their Elder Dragon gets the value, but also just, like, can't do anything. And then I can attack in, and then rally next turn? Seems kind of broken to me. I don't know what's better, though. I definitely need to respond to this. I just don't know if killing the Shyvana with this is better than killing it with this. I think I do need to kill the Shyvana, though. Because, like, if I let this thing... If I kill their Elder Dragon with that form up... No, maybe we should have used the Strafing and not the Gentleman's Duel. The more I think about it. Because, like, yes, I get to survive that. But, like, Gentleman's Duel could be useful later. I mean, I think you... That's... Don't you just die on open? What is the idea here? Oh, no, you don't die on open, because you get the... That Elder Dragon. The... Okay. No, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I kind of like this. Elder Daddies. That is... technically what's happening. How you doing? Oh, I did technically say how you doing already, Dan, but Rally is Hughes with spell here. I just don't know if I'll be able. The problem is that I can't, like, do this and still be able to attack in with this 2020 Elder Dragon. You know what I mean? That is kind of a... I would have to use Form Up. I think I have to Form Up this Elder Dragon right now, because I can still do both of these cards. Yeah. I think I have to do this. We have to do it this way so that I survive this. That's why Gentleman Duel was better. Yeah, I should have used this last turn and kept a Gentleman's Duel for this turn. Or just use Gentleman's Duel with this thing. Also, is there a world I can level this? How far away am I? I'm at 40 away? No, we can't level this turn. Unfortunately. Deathless on that is kind of annoying. Are you kidding me? Doesn't... Draw all 6+ cost followers from the top 6 cards of your deck. Are you Are you for real? Well, I guess I'm doing this and hoping we draw Challenger. No Challenger, but Deathless.
We won't be caught unaware.
Deathless is insane for chump block, free rally. Yeah, if they don't, like, immediately... This is pretty awful. This doesn't save it at all, right? No, this does nothing. Such an insane Elder Dragon. Man, I'm so tilted about not drawing a single 6+ cost card. So tilted. Flustered, even. Okay, that has to die. Not getting any draws there might lose us now. Yeah, no, we might just lose on the spot here. If I do this and give Elder Dragon Rally right now, does that really do anything for me? I'm gonna guess no is the answer to that question. I think I do have to kill this thing, though. But, like, they have 3 cards. They've used 2 form-ups. That's our form-up. I'm just checking form-ups. I know they used 1 already. I used 1 form-up. Okay, yeah, they've only used 1. They're at how many cards? Loses to Gentleman Duel. Well, I don't do it on the Elder Dragon, do I? Unless you're saying I should just, like, trade the Elder Dragon anyway. Also, I'm pretty sure... Wait, this is other dragons? Yeah. Okay. That's good. Grant other dragons. Means that this thing won't live. They might just, like... I mean, they could also just have their own single combat on the other unit to keep the 6/5 alive. But, like... Or just to kill my Elder Dragon. Alright, well, that's not Gentleman's Duel. If they Gentleman Duel their dragon, it kills yours and you cry. Well, that was, like, not worst case scenario. Now this thing just, like, can't attack in.
The dragon awakens.
I need, like, an insane top deck, which I know... Wait, does this thing... It does not shuffle the deck afterwards, so I know the top 6 cards in my deck are not 6+ costs. I mean... If I just, like...
Surrender.
Do this... Man, this really sucks. Like, this honestly seems like my best play, but then, like, the Shyvana just eats my 6-4. Or my 5-4.
Not today.
I'm addicted to Elder Dragon Shyvana's Seku is goated. I mean... It's going pretty poorly for me at the moment. They might have the Elder... They might have the Elder Dragon you shuffle. Oh, like in the top 6? I guess my next card could be Elder Dragon. I think I, like, just have to do this. To just not take. Just to not be at 1 health. Sucks that I don't get the rally off, but, like, I need to be, like, not dead. And it does let me, like, keep board presence, if nothing else. Well, you know, I did get the Elder Dragon, as it turns out. Turns out we are gaming. Just a little bit. A wee amount of gaming at the moment is happening. You did sort of jinx us in a positive way, if that's even a thing. Top deck diff. I don't know. They could have their own Elder Dragon. I kind of imagine if they had it, they probably would have done it already. So I think I grab the Shyvana and kill that thing first. Because that has to die. I could also attack him with this and just force him to trade the Cloud Drake. Is that good? I feel like I'd rather just, like, keep units on board. No, because, you know, if they have Flame Spitter, I need to make sure that they do something. I need to make sure they either address this now. What's your level up at? Not quite there. I also love how this Shyvana's, like, off-center. Alright, the not blocking the 5-1 is interesting. Luckily, nothing has Challenger. We can... Okay, like, the most Pog thing that could happen is Allegiant into Elder Dragon. Actually, I don't know. Elder Dragon might be Elder Dragon spell in deck. I actually don't know how that works. Alright, well, that's really blows. That really blows. Now I think we're just dead. Because I'm pretty sure that levels Elder Dragon. Like, there's no way that this... Yeah, this is only, like, 20. Yeah. I don't think there's anything that keeps us from being dead. But I'll let them... You know what? It's the last game of the night. We'll let them get their... We'll let them get their animation. I don't always... This is a blessing, sir. Not many people get to sit through a full game. I usually just concede before the animation happens. Wait, hang on. That unit can't block that attacker. I didn't know that that's how that worked. Elder is Elder in a deck. It only turns to spell in hand. That's good to know. Alright. That's going to have to be it for tonight. Because I am trying to make sure that I don't get sick. Because, like, you know, a lot of people at the... A lot of people that didn't come to the watch party yesterday made a mention that they are they were sick, so I am trying to not get sick. Good night, Mr. Numbers. Thanks for the stream. Oh yeah, of course. I love streaming. So I'm always happy to stream when I can. Thank you to everyone who did come out. I do appreciate all of you guys. I am going to sell you guys to Elzon, so long as she's not about to log off. She's been streaming for a hot minute, so maybe I can get her while she's in the middle of a game and not about to try to raid me. But anyway, I will just mention one more time, 985 followers at the moment. So if anyone in the chat is not currently following me and wants to be following, I would very much recommend you hit that button now. My mom's already made her account. Yes, if you want, ask your parents to make an account and then have them follow me so we can get to that number. 15's not a whole lot. 15 can happen in another week or so. Anyway, before you guys get hit with an ad on my channel, I'm going to send you guys over to her. So have a good one. Bye. And if you're from YouTube, make sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. You know, all those good things.